I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through.
Okay, I hear something.
Yeah, there's music now.
Now I hear myself. Ah.
Ah.
Okay. Boy, here we go. Just remove that. Also, I have a new haircut apparently. Yay.
Nice.
Yes, I now look like a generic professional esports player from Korea. I have that Korean esports bowl cut. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's pretty legit, man.
I know, right?
You know what? Sure.
It's time to play
Sure.
Overwatch. Let's go.
Oh, right. Oh, wait. Are we
No,
not
but
doing? Okay, so I guess
wait,
D&D's
Overwatch
changing
people
today.
look like that, man.
Ah,
I thought
dang.
usually it's a league viewer that
Yeah, it's actually the league players that look like this. Oh well.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, I've seen a fair amount of Overwatch League players who look like that too, and most of them who look like they are Korean.
Yeah, the Korean. This is the Korean bowl cut for
Yeah.
esports.
Yes, it is. It absolutely is.
I just
Walk into
told
Korea,
I just
10 of them have the same haircut.
yeah, just told the barber, yeah, fuck it, just cut it short. I don't give a shit.
Maybe I want to look like a Korean pop star, and then he gives you the.
I'm like, yeah, that's not short, man. That's Korean pop star. Short is like they just straight up buzz cut you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just told the guy, yeah, I just wanted to be cut a bit shorter than what it was, because prior to that, my fringe was getting into my eyes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
I guess it's
I know. Sorry, what?
nothing.
Oh, no,
I'll
I
say
know
that
way
later.
too many people in secondary school who came in with a buzz cut and said they just made the mistake of going to the barber and saying 剪短, and then it became like that.
Oh, yeah. It reminds me of something from secondary school. Like,
Well, the
this
person
guy
asked
came
me what style I wanted. I told the person I just want it short, and I'm not really gonna go out of my house anytime soon. So
Uh,
I guess you could say your fringe was infringing your privacy of your eyes.
No,
What?
no, you know what?
No.
I wish I didn't let you speak now.
DM, are
I
we
was
going
gonna
to get
say that
psychic
something.
damage?
Huh?
No, 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 not
no,
today,
not-
not today, not today, not today, not today, not today.
Yeah, we're in the middle of combat.
Not
Literally in the
right
middle
now.
of
No.
combat.
I don't think we
Alright,
can
for
take it.
for those that well are joining
Welcome
us
to
in
the
stream.
stream.
Unfortunately, last week we did have a session. It just wasn't streamed, so the party is actually currently in combat.
We're all
If
dying, yay.
yeah, if any of you have been following properly what's going on in the episodes, you might find a little bit of a time skip, like really small, like about half an hour closer to their deaths, pretty much.
Yeah, we just gotta stab things
Yeah.
and get stabbed.
So
I got stabbed so hard.
let's begin the two-part session recap, because first part is for the people who missed first part is for the people who missed the stream, because I didn't stream, so you guys didn't actually miss the stream. It would be... Fuck. Let's hope I didn't delete the session recap notes. Oh no, did I?
Quick, buy time.
Did I? Okay, no, yeah. So the party had arrived at Trolanport and decided to rent the room where the elves were staying at, the room in the inn where the elves are staying at, and then proceeded to split up to achieve a few different goals in Trolanport. One being to collect the monetary reward from H's, the crime lord that they had been traveling with and had finally successfully delivered to Trolanport. Also to look up the Trolanport library for more information with regards to whatever they're looking for, the people they're looking for, the cult that they might be tracking. And our resident rogue, Hell, decided to wander around in Trolanport for a bit, getting split off from the rest and disappearing from the group for a short moment. After they achieved their separate objectives, they reconvened at the inn, and their audience was requested by the elves, who attempted to question the party's motives, not believing that they are traveling merchants with their own private guards. They claimed that their privacy was breached due to noticing a few missing knives from their carriage, after Eza and Tristis were the last ones to be seen left unattended near the carriage before the fight was wrapped up during the boat ride. The refusal to give them any substantial answers and subsequently returning the stolen objects caused the elves to state that because their motives cannot be ascertained, they have no further intentions to travel with the party, and they decided to look for their own passage across the sea. The party then returns to their room. Tristis attempts to spy on the elves multiple times using the eyes and ears of Merla. However, the attempts were thwarted by the drow, Niles, who was able to detect the presence of Merla, and after a few failed attempts, finally did manage to send Merla back into the Feywilds. Let's see. Eza then visits H's to ask for some help with regards to the situation with the elves, and he offers them a proposal in which he can help them to find information with regards to the destination, and better yet, might even be able to delay them for a short bit while preventing them from finding suitable ships to travel. This was at the exchange of Eza signing a blood-binding contract for an unspecified favor of equivalent value, as he states. The next day, H's will update the party that the elves are attempting to pay for passage with privilege of command, in which they will only disclose their destination after they've set sail. And Because of this, it might become improbable for their destination to be leaked before they set sail. As such, he agrees to help them delay the elves while the party comes up with a different plan. And yeah, preparing for the investigation, the party then decides to purchase a few magical items, notably a second bag of holding, a periapt of wound closure, a cloak of protection, an amulet of proof against detection and location, and a custom musket. Alright, that actually is the whole of the session that was to be recapped by those who didn't manage to see last session. Last session, though, the party then discussed a plan of action. They agreed to again speak with the elves with regards to what's possibly a common foe. Decided to leave Azza out of the conversation due to the disagreeable attitude the elves will probably have with him around, and waited for the elves to return from their search. However, around evening time, they see Niles arriving, supporting a very injured and barely conscious Tigris. The party spared some aid for the wounded elves, healing Tigris and relieving some of his worst injuries, in which he soon slips into unconsciousness, having arrived at apparent safety. Niles explained that they were ambushed when Valna caught sight of an enemy and gave chase, and while the two were heavily wounded, Valna appears to have been captured and was being brought away. Niles agrees to share information if the party helps to rescue her, and claims that his loyalty is to her even before the order they serve. The party then agrees to help and manage to track down the captors, even managing to catch up with them despite their significant head start. They notice a few mercenaries engaging in a losing battle with the captors, swiftly falling as the party arrive, their ever-bright lanterns providing most of the lighting in the area. The party then decides to enter the fray, launching as many range attacks as they could in the cover of darkness. Some back and forth fireworks was exchanged, leaving Lawless unconscious, with Hell having been shot unconscious at the beginning of the fight and then quickly brought back up, due to a very well placed shot by the enemy. Criticals, man, those things suck in this campaign.
It was a headshot.
Yeah.
It was a very good headshot. Right between the eyes. Don't know how I survived it with like some red fluid, but you know, you
Well,
don't question the physics of the world. Eh?
Well, to be fair, the shot is made out of purely energy, so there's no actual physical projectile. So, yeah,
One
no.
would assume my brain was fried.
Well,
All
you
right.
know, it wasn't
Lay on
bad
hands,
enough.
it's just me slapping you awake.
So yeah, after some back and forth, the party seems to have the upper hand for now.
Wait, you do?
Yeah,
Do we though?
you have one unconscious. The enemy is more than half dead.
I don't know. I just don't feel like we have the upper hand. Last I remember.
I don't trust the world of RNG. I do not trust the possibility of one-shot crits
Good news
that will very
is
likely murder our magician in one shot.
good news is the enemies. Most of the damage comes from the range attackers, one of which has been eliminated. So yeah, you guys are well on your way to winning this fight as long as nothing horrendous happens. So I will be bringing the party back over to the combat field.
Oh, nice. The turn order is still
Yeah,
there.
turn order is still
yeah.
there.
Let's do
Pain.
something.
Yeah.
We ended at hell,
Over.
right?
Hell.
Yeah, my turn
Hell
is over.
tried something. Hell did a.
Yeah, I finished my turn throwing the lantern forward,
Yeah.
and I'm
So
pretty sure it was affected.
yeah.
It's
So
affected in the map already, so my turn ended.
Yeah, because I remember it's because you're scared you couldn't remember what you were.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, I remember it now, and I'm so surprised.
so we'll go over to Asa. It
The
is.
distance for the light. I don't know who is in light and what.
You see the big yellow circle?
I don't think they can see.
I don't
I
see.
see
a
the
yellow
big
circle.
purple one.
Yeah, I
That
see a
is.
purple one.
You're right. Why is that not?
It's only for me.
Why
No,
is it
no.
only for you?
No, hang on. I actually shifted the this. Let me refresh my my hosts.
Is this guy considered in the light or not?
Hang on. I actually resized that purple token and made it and
Ah.
tinted it yellow, but it seems that didn't work.
It's like they forgot.
Darkness.
The yellow one's my aura.
I'm not talking about your aura.
Not
I'm
your aura.
talking
Oh,
about
Wait,
the token.
did you put a lantern on yourself or something? On your way?
What's going on?
Yeah, I did.
Tell me if you
Yeah.
can see this happening.
Oh, okay, we saw it move, yeah.
I'm actually sizing it up a bit and moving it
Oh.
to a place where it actually makes sense. Because I think Lawless is still in the light, yeah?
No. I'm carrying a lantern, and he just moved the purple lantern like over here.
Because there were 2 lanterns.
There
Yeah,
are two
I'm
lanterns.
just using that one circle to basically represent.
Oh, to do both the lights, is it?
Yeah, to represent
way.
this is the entire area that's being effectively lit at the moment.
Okay. So is this guy inside or not?
Well,
Because if
Valna
you
was
go by
inside.
D&D rules of distance, yes, he is. But if you go by the actual circle, no, he's not.
No, the immortal walked out of the light, didn't he? He walked
Yeah,
out.
but that was
Yeah,
before Hell shifted the light again.
Okay, I'll just shift it down.
So I don't know whether he's considered inside or if he's considered outside.
Let me just tint it first.
Because if assuming the light is like here, right? Then, what is it?
Do you guys see the token change color?
Nope.
Nope, it's still purple.
Huh.
Yeah, because technically the guy's distance is still 40 if you use like, measuring from the edge, right? But if you go by the circle, he's not actually there. So I don't know if it counts or not.
Let's see.
Yeah, because D&D is kind of weird that for this they count more by squares. That's
You know what? I'm gonna remove this token first. And reapply the token. Where'd it go? This is just very, very
Minor setback.
yeah, well, it's a right. I'll just say it's somewhat like that. So Lol is
Alright.
basically on the edge of the light. Can
Alright.
barely be seen.
Am I in darkness?
Or is the light?
Yeah, Hell is in darkness now. She's short.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
There's a big mini next to Azza.
There's a mini right here too. I'm on my own.
It's a bit uncomfortably close to me. On the other hand, Azza is at full health, so yeah.
You just say as I suck it up.
So Azza, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
I'm just gonna sidestep. You want to take your OA?
Yeah, they will attempt to swipe at you. Actually,
Only one will take away though.
no. The swarm gets opportunity attack, but the flare does not, because the flare does not have dark vision. It can't react to what it can't see. Reactions can only be taken against things you can see.
Wait,
I see.
this. Wait, which one is the swarm? This is the swarm?
No, this is the swarm.
But
22 to hit.
wait. I thought this is not stepping out of the person's
The swarm
attack
has an attack
range.
range of 0 feet. It has to be in your space to hit you.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it's out. Okay.
So he's walking out of the range, even though you only move 1 square.
I see.
The swarm did a 22 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
That is
Yeah.
That will
3.
hit me.
Azam,
You take 3 piercing damage and you lose 1 hit die.
Alright.
So bad.
And I'll point my hand towards the cluster. that
Wait, hang on.
fled.
Did it actually hurt you? Do you still have 10 health?
1 point of real health.
Then yes, you do lose 1 hit die. I'm sorry.
Ow.
Wait, then the previous one?
The previous one, as long as it's hitting your 10 health, I'd say you were protected
did you
from
all
it.
get 10 health?
Alright.
I can't remember.
Then I'll regain 1 hit dice because the previous one didn't go through.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Did I
Uh,
get 10 health?
yeah, I will point my hand and Thunder Wave.
Thunder wave. All right, go for it.
At level. Where's my. Level. Thunder Wave. I'll upcast it to 3.
All right.
Really?
Wow. Okay, that's
Oh, wow. All right. That.
There's 2 1s there.
Higher level
that's
cast.
Crap.
that's very sad, man. That's very very sad.
man.
DC 16. Okay. That's a con save, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, fancy was 16.
Scarab doesn't save. Scarab's gonna get destroyed.
Well, it's something.
Boom, boom,
Ah.
boom, boom.
The other one is going to try and save. Doesn't save. Ooh, that's a meanie. Is going to get hurt
Mm.
and flung what 10 feet away? Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Thinking-
does this mean this is Aza's first kill?
I think it might be.
No,
No, I'm pretty sure he's killed some rats before. I'm pretty sure he's killed some rats.
Yeah.
my 10 years is a first kill.
Yeah. All right. A thunderous crack, and you're able to scatter the remains of the swarm that was biting at you, managing to tear out a few chunks of flesh, which is surprisingly painful considering how little they actually hurt
Is
you.
it? Won't this also get blown away as well?
Technically, yeah, they're supposed to.
Yeah.
So, and the flare itself was launched 10 feet away from you as well, taking the full brunt of the hit. It seems to still be alive, although you can't see it.
Alright. Then I'll just fumble my way through the darkness.
Alright.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm now closer to the anyone else.
Tristis, you're up.
Oh boy.
You can't really see what's going on now.
I
That
have
is...
dark vision. I casted dark vision
Oh,
myself.
okay. Then yeah, you see the flare uncomfortably close to where you are.
Yep. This is a tad too close. I shall.
Champion GTFO.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
just
shall-
GTFO.
Put
Just
AU
kill it.
I shall put AU between me and that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then,
Whoa!
Thick piece of wood in between you.
where's my spells? Well, my spells. What do I have? I shall use. I shall use. Wait, which one? I know I had hex on one of them, right? Then I shifted the hex onto another one.
The hex is currently on the flare to the left.
Which one?
The flare to the left. This one.
It's on him, huh?
Yeah, the icon. I'm using that as hex for him.
Okay. Right. I shall use. What's the range of my emerging missile?
Okay. Before that, I
Yeah.
want Azza to make a con save.
Okay. Is he gonna turn?
I don't think that's what the scarabs do.
You are, due to your proximity with the flare, you are now considered poisoned.
Oh, okay, sure.
Oh, they poison you when you're in melee with them?
Yeah, within 5 feet. They stink of the rotting flesh that they apparently are wearing.
Yeah,
So,
the corpse buddy.
Corpse party.
Buddy,
No.
buddy.
Okay. Anyway. I shall cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
alright.
Mark that down.
There is currently, if I remember this right, Magic Missile must be cast on something you can see, but you can't see
I have dark vision. I can
most
see
of them. You can see 2 things on this battlefield right now.
Dark vision. I only have dark vision up to 60 feet. Never
Yeah.
mind.
So you're
I wouldn't
so
see.
you won't see, you want to see the soldier on the right. You can see the big boy because he is
Alright,
illuminated
right.
by the lamp.
Yeah.
And
So yeah, I'll cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
okay,
Uh,
how many towards the flare? How many towards big boy?
2 to the Flayer and 2 to Big Boy.
All right.
So that is, I'll just roll two sets of 2d4 lah.
Yeah.
So that first
Again,
of
magic missile does not proc hex damage. Just remember that.
Right. I forgot about that. but never mind, I
2d4
already
plus 2, so that is 7. 7.
Yeah,
Yeah, 5 plus 2, 7.
to
A bit in the bed.
7 to the Flayer, and
It looks really, really bad now. It's
about
on the verge of going down.
5 to Big Boy.
Okay.
Yeah. And that should be it. I'll use the remainder of my movement to get a bit further away.
The big boy looks barely phased.
Doesn't matter, I'm chipping away at his health. That's the whole point. Has he dropped Valna?
Yeah, he's standing there, but he's not actively holding on to her.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be end of my turn.
Okay. Let's
Soldier
see.
Boy's turn.
Soldier's turn. This one's dead, but his buddy is going to take a shot. Who can they actually shoot at? Nobody except Edelweiss.
The tank.
Alright.
He's
He's
doing okay.
Tank doing tank things.
going to take a blast at you. And
It's just tanking things.
that is not going to hit. A 10 to hit doesn't hit, probably.
No.
Rolling
Not
poorly.
used to shooting small things.
I know, right?
Edelweiss, you're up.
Pathetic.
Alright. Let's get some bread. That's my sword. That's my sword. Oh. Do I have a maximum range for my spiritual weapon? Because it doesn't explicitly say.
It doesn't say. Spiritual weapon.
I don't think it did.
It just says you can move it 20 feet. It doesn't say it has to be. Yeah, it doesn't say it has to stay within your range. Although it kind of makes sense that if you wanted to attack something, you have to be able to see the target. So
Yeah. So we'll rule that for spiritual weapon limitations, okay?
yeah.
Okay.
But
Guess
you
I'll just-
you don't need to be able to see where it's going, because as long as you're aware that there's nothing there blocking its way, it's good enough.
Is 20 feet.
20 feet pretty much can only move it this far. It's very sad.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna touch myself and remove poison.
Okay, that is 5 points of health of your
Cool. Yep. And I've reduced it.
Okay. I'll take
That
away your item.
is all.
All right. I think you can urge your mount to dash if I'm not wrong. Mounted combat, controlling a mount. It moves as you direct it, and it only has 3 action options.
I will. Let me think. Heck. Also, I'm carrying light, so
Yeah,
I have no attack.
you're carrying. You have light on you. Yeah, the lamp.
Yeah.
You mentioned. Just put the circle. Just put the circle. Aura that I can see, so I can remind myself that you are a mobile light source. All right. So yeah, this extra soldier is now being illuminated. So
I have
all
no
the
more actions left though.
yeah, all the enemies can be seen now, thanks to you. And it is the Flayer's
Wait.
turn.
Even the sun is. Ooh.
The Flayer.
Oh, that means Simon can't be seen anymore, right? Unless you have dark vision.
Can.
Lawless
within the
can
blink.
still be seen. She's on the edge of the light.
Oh, she was
So-
on the edge of Edelweiss's light, not the other one.
No, the other light coming.
They're on
Other light
somewhere
was
here.
actually here.
Yeah,
Here-ish.
All right.
somewhere here-ish.
I'll update this token then.
It was like the edge of hell.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
that's a bit too close for comfort.
But it was around like this.
All right. It is the Flayer's turn. The Flayer, upon hearing the commotion scrambling away from it, is going to I'm on the wrong layer. I almost moved the map away.
Oh shit.
Is going to barrel in the direction of Azza. Instead,
Oh
it
shit.
finds something else next to it.
Ah, damn it.
What a treat!
Just pretend to be a tree.
Do you try to
Exception.
pretend to be a tree?
No, I mean, I'm just standing there.
Okay.
Yeah, he is made of wood.
I can't. I mean, I assume I'm just gonna be standing still. I'm not gonna move or make any sudden motions.
Roll a performance check at a disadvantage.
Oh shit. Okay. Where the hell's my performance? Oh no, my performance is.
Unfortunately, you are not tree-like enough. The Flayer is able to correctly identify you as not a tree.
But he doesn't run into me, right? He runs past me.
It runs pretty much past. It runs its full extent. It stops because it can't go any further unless it dashes. And then it looks about. Oh, hey, not a tree, enemy.
He can see me?
Well, your presence. You're not hiding, are you?
No, no.
You at no point hit your place. You moved at full speed most of the time.
Yeah. Damn it. Fine.
So,
Is he gonna attack me? course he is.
yes, it is, but it does have disadvantage because it can't see shit.
Woo! Alright. I'll take that.
11 probably doesn't hit you.
Yeah.
Thank God it had disadvantage because the second one was gonna be a crit. It still hits you though, 22.
Oh, what? Oh, man. Okay. Damage?
Let's see.
Please tell me that 22 wasn't damage.
No, 22 to hit. Damage of... it rolled terribly. It rolled 3 for its slashing, and
Okay.
1 for poison, half to 1.
Oh, yeah, of course. Man, why can't it be half to none?
You're immune to poison, right? I mean, the condition poison.
No, I am immune to disease.
Okay, then I'd like you to roll a constitution save at advantage.
Wait, but poison and disease is different, right?
Yeah, no, but this thing is
So I'm
inflicting the
immune to
poison
disease, but
condition.
I have advantage against poison, and I have resistance to poison.
Yeah,
Oh.
so that's more than
Nice.
enough. You're
Take
barely
one.
even phased by its
Warforged
presence.
don't breathe.
No, but well, the noxious fumes apparently is attempting to get into your systems regardless. Alright,
Yeah,
that is
diffusion.
the Flayer's turn. Lawless is busy being unconscious. Swarms are dead.
Busy,
She's
unconscious.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went down.
Oh,
Yes,
So-
I left her to you guys, and you guys are running away.
So it's Big
I
Boy's
forgot she
turn.
was- I forgot she was unconscious then.
Oh, oh right, she was.
It is Big Boy's turn.
Sorry, Lollies.
And-
Oh my goodness. I tell you, thank
I
God
was
I
wondering
actually
why it was so low.
There was something I would have done then.
That's fine.
Oh well.
It's fine.
well luckily I have a necklace that actually closed my wound. Damn it, you guys.
If not, she would have just died in darkness and you guys wouldn't have been none the wiser.
The thing is, there were like 3 people or 2 people there with dark vision.
Okay, alright. It is the Big Boy's turn, so he's going to take 2 swings at the person who has engaged him in melee combat.
Please tell me it's melee shit. Please melee be shit.
16 to hit.
Nope.
15 to hit.
Mm,
Yeah, its melee is not as good in terms of damage at the very least, but its modifiers are still very decent. I'm just rolling very badly for them. AU, you're up. Flayer is right next to you.
Let's see. He's looking pretty hurt, right?
Do you have dark vision at the moment?
Yeah, I do.
he's
He
got the
looks like
goggles.
he's pretty much just one stiff breeze from falling over.
Alright. Always having to do this. I'm gonna drop my bow and pull out my scimitar and slice it.
Your scimitar is one-handed, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, actually I don't need to drop my bow.
You don't
I
need to
just
drop your bow.
Pull out my scimitar.
Yeah. Go for it. That definitely hits. It has to roll its con save now.
Ah shit.
So that is a 5 plus 7, 12. Yeah, it's able to survive your attack, hanging on through its resilience and necrotic energies.
And then I guess I'm gonna slice it again.
Go for it. If you crit, he's going down regardless. So. No, that will still hit. It has to make another save.
Is it too much of a turn to shout to Niles to stop Lawless? Because Niles can definitely see Lawless.
Niles can see Lawless, but whether or not he can do something about it is different.
Ah shit.
Yeah, different story.
Alright.
Yeah.
You can stabilize.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm
I was
already
planning-
stable.
I
Lawless
was
is already
hoping
Oh,
to-
stable.
oh wait, yeah.
Oh, he's already
Hmm.
stable? Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh
Well,
right, that's what the necklace does.
That's
is
what
it?
the necklace
Yes.
does.
Right. My bad.
First I would have rolled my death save just now.
Unfortunately, the Flayer again resists the attempt at
Piece of shit. Okay.
knocking it unconscious. It seems that these things, while they aren't terribly great at combat most of the time, they are very resilient to being destroyed.
It's annoying.
With the exception of a few caveats, they are quite resistant to death itself. Do you
Yes.
have anything else you wish to do?
Well, he's definitely going to opportunity attack. He knows that right here.
He can't see you. He won't be able to react.
Oh. Hmm.
He knows where you are, but that's different from seeing you.
Alright. In that case, I think I will move. Maybe he will follow me and move away from Tristis, who is like gonna be killed in one shot. So where can I move?
Or you could put your arguably much more robust body between Tristis and the thing.
And lead them straight to her?
Depends on
I
whether or
don't
not
know.
it'll give chase. It's up to you.
Ah, true.
You don't know how these things think.
Fine, I'll move here.
Alright. And that's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Niles is going to attempt to attack the Flayer. Niles, do your fucking job. Hit things with
Yeah,
magics.
damn it, Niles.
Come on,
5% more
Niles.
useful.
Eldritch
I'm pretty sure.
Blast.
Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast.
Blast.
You and me.
First one
And
hits.
how many?
For 4 force damage. Does the player survive a DC 9 death save? It definitely does. Second one.
That thing is DC 9?
No, it's DC 5 plus damage dealt.
Oh, okay.
The more damage you guys do to it, the harder it is to resist death, basically.
Oh, okay.
And the second one misses. Niles, what the fuck, man? You had one
Damn it,
fucking
Niles.
job.
He's hit like 2 spells this entire time.
He has killed one swarm though for you guys, so there's that.
Oops.
So that is his turn. He is going to position himself slightly forward a little bit. And hell, you're up. Hell? Buttons?
Hello.
Alright, I'm going to wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
I'm gonna shoot this boy. This one
Alright.
right here, from where I am.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Wait,
Well, guess I'm
Paladins,
not
do
hitting shit.
you adjust your sensitivity just now?
What sensitivity? Yeah,
Your
I just set it to auto.
brib again.
Yeah,
Oh, is it
again,
not for me?
just a
She sounds
bit
okay
low.
for me though.
No, it's
A
just
bit, a bit. There was this blub, a bit.
The mic's a
Okay,
little
this?
crackly.
This?
yeah.
Yeah, it is okay.
Okay, I'll just medal it then. Yeah,
Alright.
I'm hitting nothing on my.
That is your only attack, yeah. Sadly.
Yeah,
Rogues only get one. No, hang on. You get advantage on your attack.
Oh, right.
You are unseen.
Wait, why?
You are unseen.
Yeah, I am unseen.
You are an unseen attacker.
Feels good having advantage. Oh boy, it feels so
Oh
good.
boy.
Oh, baby.
Hang on, wait a second. That
Oh,
means
baby.
Niles actually hits a second shot. Let me see if the player survives that.
Come on, Niles. You can do it.
Oh
That
no, the
was
player
a
actually
little
goes
bit more
down.
useful.
The player actually goes down. Okay.
Oh, shit.
That's a
Oh, he's actually
hell
Okay,
yeah!
cool.
Why, thank you, Niles.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Okay.
And
Oh
hell
my
just,
god.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on,
Quick
wait.
advantage.
Let me calculate. Alright, so you did 8 piercing plus 8 from the crit, so that's 16. 16,
And
that's
plus-
without sneak attack. Sneak attack is 13, 29, and another 18. Yeah, no, this thing is gone.
Wait, another 8 from where?
Wait, why another 18?
Because your die rolls are doubled, right?
Mm.
3d6 becomes basically 3d6 plus 18.
Oh.
Sneak crits.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
The
yeah.
sneak attack
Oh,
crit.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
soldier
love
doesn't
being
even
unseen.
soldier
Oh
Sneak
my-
attack crits.
yeah, the
then
soldier doesn't even
it's
get to resist death. It's a critical hit. It's going down.
Holy shit.
supposed to be 66.
No, it's supposed to be
Because-
3d6 plus maximum of basically
The
3d6
crit
plus
rolls that
3
we
times
have
6.
is max.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's how I
18.
roll
Awesome.
crits.
Oh, okay.
So that's 3d6 plus 18.
Since that one is gone, I'm gonna head out here. Wait, I didn't plan on this. Give me a sec, honey. Yeah, I will move here.
Okay.
Hopefully, over here is all water, right?
Falls into water.
It's all water.
Yeah, it's water.
Okay, I'll just stay here for a while.
It's a relatively calm stream.
Okay, Ferret's consumed.
Questionable. I'm gonna no. I'm not moving. I'm staying there. I'm staying on the ledge.
Alright. Ezra, you're up. Most of the enemies
Uh,
have been taken out of commission.
Question: if I cast something like light on a coin, can I hide the light by closing my hand around the coin?
Let's see,
So-
light. Yeah, completely covering the object with something opaque blocks the light. So you can do that.
Alright. Then I will cast light. It's a basically 40-foot illumination. 20/20. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will look for the dead guy. Is it Lolis?
It's not dead. She's just sleeping.
I'm here.
Do you want to
He's
heal?
having a nap.
Do you want to spend spell slots at this point? You know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'll cast healing word on Lolis.
Okay.
All right. How many do I heal?
That'll be are you casting at first level?
Yep.
Yeah, 1d4 plus a charisma. So
Okay.
7 healing.
Back.
And
back,
I will
baby.
close my hand around the coin as best I can.
So, yeah, Lawless, you snap awake, a feeling of a bit of restoration magic seeping into you, but you are still prone on the floor.
Okay.
It's her.
Okay.
That's
I
it
can.
for Ezra.
I can see. I can find.
Tristis, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to scooch around a bit more.
All right.
How do you measure the thing again? Are you when you hold the token and you press what out? Is it?
You can just use the ruler tool and measure distance if you want. There's a ruler tool. Snap to center.
We
ruler.
shall move to here, this corner. So that was here. Just out of range, just out of the light.
All right.
Get a bit closer. Yeah. What's the range between here and boy? 75 feet. As a bonus action, I'll move my hex onto a big boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I'll fire off a fire bolt at him.
Go for it. With advantage because you are unseen.
Oh, okay. I'll roll one more. Fire bolt.
You can turn off your GM rolls.
Yeah, whoops.
17 will hit. Yeah, roll damage.
15.
Okay, yeah.
And then the necrotic damage, which will be half. There's 1d6.
Do you have your... Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, yeah, hex, right. My bad.
Yeah, my hex.
I keep thinking it's something else.
1d6 half. 3 half. That'll be what? 1? 1 point of damage.
Yeah, one point of necrotic damage. Trickles through. Okay, yeah, a streak of fire strikes it right on the shoulder. It's looking to be... starting to look hurt.
Oh man, starting.
Starting.
It's not in a good position anyways. It's been caught in melee and it's got no allies left.
My, look at the time.
Hang on. We go over to the Necroforged soldier. This one is going to try to come back because it was not killed by Radiant. It was a crit, and that guarantees its unconsciousness, but it can still come back. Possibly.
So the other guy can also come back?
No, the other guy was killed by Smite, so that's... Oh, no, not Smite, but Radiant damage, so that's fucked.
Right.
So this one, it revs up a little bit, but it's unable to stand.
Which guy?
This one.
Oh.
It's unable, it doesn't succeed in coming back on this round. Edelweiss, you're up.
It's time.
What time
Oops.
is it?
Go for it. Roll your damage. What level smite are you doing?
First level.
Okay, that's 16 radiant and 11, 27. Okay.
How does it look?
It's looking very rough.
Ooh,
Let's make it rougher.
how much
I can
paint do you
smite twice in
like?
a turn, right?
Yeah, it's not a spell. You can smite as many times as you want as long as you have spell slots.
Do it, do it,
Mm.
do it, do it, do it.
Smite o'clock.
Hee hee hee.
Wait, did you?
Uh,
Yeah, that does
Yeah.
not hit.
You have expire.
sorry.
That does not hit.
Can I wait? You told me before I.
My bad.
Yes,
Uh,
bardic inspiration,
um,
isn't it?
Yeah, I have that.
You know what? I'll let you roll the butt inspiration. Go for it.
Well, there.
It's 1
Uh,
o'clock.
Is
try-
it a
you
ability
tried to-
roll? Does
You-
my
you tried to
halfling
call
luck
back-
re-roll it?
No, no. Halfling luck only allows you to reroll once on ability checks, saves, and it
It's a
specifies what you can reroll on once. And it only allows you to reroll once on a
D8,
d20.
not a D6.
Attack roll. It's not an attack roll. It's just a die. Okay.
Boss.
It's a
Uh,
D8. What?
It's a D8, not a D6.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Go ahead and reroll a d8 then. Go for it.
Wow.
No difference.
You know, it's,
So-
it's not smite o'clock. It's literally just 1 o'clock.
So
Yeah.
what happened here is you try to recall the
great.
inspiration that Asa gave you. You got it slightly wrong, and you think about it again a little harder, and it still doesn't seem very inspiring to you. So
I remember the daggers.
Damn, how does it end up as Aza's fault still? Even when he tries to help.
I don't know what to say, man. You rolled once, twice in a row, even after slightly
It's
bent the
only
roll
damage
out a
to the
little
wall.
bit. Yeah. Okay. So
Poor
all right.
Aza.
So going forward, when you do your attack rolls, you announce the attack roll, and I guess I'll give you a bit of time to decide whether or not you want to do anything before I announce whether or not you miss. So, all right, that is probably it for you, unless you have a bonus action you wish to take.
I move my little sword closer.
Go for it.
It moved.
It's doing its best.
It's doing its best. I think eventually it'll catch up and then you'll run out of time and just dissipate anyways.
Fine, it just makes you, I'm here to help, disappears.
But you did nothing.
The
It is
flare
a thought that
is also
counts.
going to try and come back.
Oh shit.
Wait, how many of these flares went down by mundane damage?
I think only that one. The other one probably died to some kind of.
Aiding smite.
No, just my
This
What do I call
flare
it?
took divine damage from you, right?
divine favor. No,
As in
divine.
the finishing attack? Is
Yeah,
that the
divine
finishing
favor.
attack? Was that your finishing blow? This one.
I think
this
it
one.
was.
I believe
Sure,
it
it
was.
died to that.
Oh, I don't remember. Okay, you know what?
If it didn't die to that, it died to the.
Because the swarms are handled by the other people.
Yeah, the
I
swarms.
only
The
handle big
swarms.
guys.
The swarms don't seem to come back. Sadly. Seems that
Sadly,
sadly, yeah. I ran
It's
out of
not
time.
exciting enough, guys.
I ran out of time designing them. I ran out of points to give them features.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I just pawned by systems from enemies.
Oh,
Flares.
makes sense.
One flare is gonna try and get up. Doesn't get up. The other one, I'll just assume that it's been killed by radiant damage. Because I forget to keep track. That's my fault. Lawless, you're up. Yeah, you're literally up. you're just down, but not down. Just up, but not up.
She's just waking up from her snap.
Wake
Okay.
up.
You're up, but you're lying down.
Oh my god.
I focus. Hold on to my holy symbol, and then I chant some words itself, and I cast guiding bolt.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Guiding bolt. What's the range of guiding bolt? It shouldn't be that short anyways. I'm just checking.
120 feet.
100.
That's
So I
more
definitely
than
can
enough.
hit it.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
At the second level on the
Big
only
boy?
one guy that's right there.
Oh, that hits.
Big
Oh,
boy.
and
Oh,
this is
damn.
going down. Yeah, that's
Oh shit.
definitely going down. 8 to 10, 10 times 2, 20. Yeah.
Dude. Hell
Damn.
yeah.
How do you want to do this?
This was easier than I ever.
Wait. 10?
What do you mean easier?
10
Two
radius
people
was
went
all-
down.
10 radiant damage, but it doubles because he's vulnerable to radiant.
Oh, okay. 10.
Oh,
How do I want to do this? Let me think.
Party it up.
So upon firing my guiding bolt,
Hey, can I remind?
was-
Can I get a confirmation? Do you stand up first?
yeah, I stand up.
All right. If you had said no,
No,
I
they-
would have said disadvantage then.
No, they actually okay, like, it makes a
A
difference.
disadvantage would have
But
made a difference.
No, in terms of the height gain, actually not a lot.
You're twice as low.
It's just it's hard to do the symbols, the somatic spells while lying down and then pointing at whatever you're trying to guide the bolt to.
So I get up, I hold on to my holy symbol, and then I said, "Yeah, your guys suck. You
Okay.
should."
All right.
And so when my guiding bolt actually hits the target itself, it like as usual, a lot of fling actually comes out from him. Yeah, all the sparkle.
Yeah.
upon him.
What happens is the rest of you see the arc of radiant energy strike the necroforged leader, and what would normally illuminate him to further attacks, giving the advantage to the next attack, seems to wrap around him, forming the words "You guys suck" for a bit,
Wow, I feel so attacked right now.
and
Yeah.
and yeah, it. The radiant energy is able to just completely dispel whatever necrotic energy powers
No.
it.
Like when I say you guys suck, I don't mean my party, but the things that
Well,
was
it's up to us to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's up to us to
We know
interpret, and we're the only ones
Yeah.
alive to see it.
Yep.
Exactly.
Can't believe Lawless has said this.
In
Hey,
attack.
hey, I said yours guys suck before I actually shot.
All right. So in the
Took a shot.
interest of time, because we normally now start later and we don't want to drag on for too long, I'm gonna assume that Edelweiss will go and finish off the other two necroforged with radiant
Yay.
energy to prevent them
There's
from
only
coming
one
back.
left, right? There's only this one.
And the
Yeah.
flare over here that was
Oh,
taken
yeah.
down by force damage.
Just like
It's
bonk it a little.
And
Bonk it a little.
while you guys are wrapping up the fight, you do hear some commotion approaching from this direction. From this area.
Tight.
So it from here. You hear some
Oh.
sounds coming from somewhere there.
Can we see
I
them?
will.
You don't see shit.
Can we either put out the light, the lantern, or at least point it in a different direction?
It's not hard. These lanterns, they can be easily hooded and just concealed.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
All right. And yeah, you guys gonna stick around or you just gonna leave?
Would you
I
like me to scout
will-
ahead?
I will.
Edelweiss and Hell, I would like you to make a perception check, please.
I will hate to say this, but I would like to use my last second level spell slot
All right.
and cast Dark Vision on Azar.
Okay.
Fine, thank you.
Oh my god.
Wow. Dark vision at second level.
It is a second level spell.
So,
Oh,
Edelweiss, you hear a commotion. To you, the group itself sounds to be medium to large size group that's incoming in this direction. Hell, you do hear that it is a very rhythmic marching sound. It seems that whatever is approaching probably isn't, probably doesn't sound very human. It sounds almost mechanical in their cadence and footsteps.
And it's time to leave.
GTFO.
Is
Jesus.
Valna
Is Valna awake?
Valna is
Doesn't matter if she's awake.
Yeah, Valna is unconscious.
Haul
And
her onto your back.
Because
Just haul.
yeah, I can put her on the roof, I guess.
Yeah, put it on the wolf. If
The
she
And I
tries
run
to
beside
carry
the
over the
wolf.
shoulder, she'll be dragging on the floor.
the wolf will be traveling at half speed because it is
No, no.
medium, it's not large.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not a
Oh
dire
sure.
wolf. It's
Yeah,
not a
I'm off
dire-
the roof. I have to be off the roof.
Yeah, you have to get off the wolf, and the wolf can only basically drag her along in terms of speed.
Can you get all the short
can-
people to carry Valna like the dancing coffin
Like
meme?
But
Absolutely.
What if I hold her legs or something so like the weight's distributed among us?
Can the wolf? Can we drape her over the back of the wolf and then we just move together?
Yeah, but you something will need to help the wolf. If not, the travel speed will be weighed down because the wolf is not a large creature. It can't
Yes,
just
Oh, it's not.
carry. Yeah, Edelweiss is
It
small.
only needs to carry Edelweiss.
Edelweiss is small. The wolf is medium.
Okay. I thought it was some sort of ginormous wolf.
Nah, sadly, no. It's a medium-sized standard wolf.
Yeah, it's a normal roof.
Maybe when Edelweiss gets fine greater steed, then she'll get the big wolf. Maybe a big flying wolf.
Yeah.
Wolves can fly?
I
Have
Lolis
you not
go
watched
look at
Inuyasha?
No, I haven't.
Lolis look
actually.
at looks like now. Can you do something? Can you make yourself useful now? Can you just be
Yeah.
useful now?
Niles will
So,
hurry over to
I'm
where
gonna start
Valna
moving
is.
Yeah.
to my party.
So I assume the rest of you aren't gonna stick around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would like to stay awake and just keep an eye out on things first. Before
And
we-
is anyone going to do
wait.
anything about the enemy bodies?
No, the scarabs were dead, right?
Yeah, they did. And unlike the Flayer and unlike the soldier, the Necroforged soldier, they don't seem to make any attempts at coming back at all.
They
That you
weren't.
can.
Were they undead? Do they look undead, or are they just mechanical?
They
things?
look completely mechanical to you.
I'm going to
Nah, boy.
pocket a few. Yeah.
All
How
right.
heavy are they? How many can I carry?
You can think each scarab is about the size of a horseshoe.
I will pick like 5 of them with me, I guess.
All right, you can add that to your backpack. It's not too difficult. Most of them, all of them have been damaged. Obviously, that's why the sword is dead.
Yeah.
So you can find
I'll
various
try and
ones.
pick out the least damage if I can, I guess.
Okay. All right. Sure. Roll an investigation check.
Where's my list?
Yes, boy.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. You can find a couple that they were damaged just as much as the others, but not by very how do I put this? They weren't torn apart by the attacks, basically. Yeah.
Alright.
Those are probably the ones that
How
Niles
heavy are they?
each considering they're almost completely metallic.
Yeah.
They seem to, now that they're no longer being powered and levitating, they seem to be roughly about,
Yes, boy.
let's see, half a kilo each.
Wait. So what? No, wait. What number do I put to here then?
Just put about
Hey, behave.
15 pounds of scaraby things.
15 for. Oh, okay.
15 pounds.
Okay. In total, right, for all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they
thank
just
goodness,
count
'cause
as-
if it's each scarab.
No,
then
no,
I'll
they
be,
just
like,
they just
way
count
over.
they just count as one item in your inventory for now. But
Okay. That's fine. Then.
anyone going to do anything about the rest of the enemies, or you know?
I really
Uh,
want to just kick them into the water, but it will
Okay.
make a
Fine.
sound. Yeah,
we
it
can
will make a
push the
sound.
we can push the commander into the water, I guess.
Yeah, but it will make a sound.
Oh right.
Yeah.
I'm very tempted to
Oh.
want to burn the bodies, but I don't think we have time.
You wanna
Yeah,
try
and I think they're too close.
The only people who heard the only people who heard the
Right.
thing
Yeah.
are Hell and Edelweiss, right?
I do want to burn the bodies until I'm told by others that we should be leaving right now.
Yeah, they're approaching. Do they sound? How close do they sound?
They sound to be about if you put it in combat terms, it seems that it'll take them maximum of 3 rounds to arrive.
All right, out. They're
It's
out. They're out.
Do
They're
you all want
fucking
to
out.
try and take the head of the big boy since he seemed intelligent?
You know what smart move? Snap,
We have
snap his
18
neck.
seconds.
Snap
Yeah,
his
they
neck,
they
snap
are
his neck.
they're
Most of
arriving
us don't know
fast.
about it. Only Hell and Edelweiss know about it.
Yeah.
You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna snap his neck, and we're gonna get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright.
Let's go.
Just
Let's
fly
go.
across the field.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Niles
Sure.
Niles will help you guys with carrying Valna, basically.
Sweet.
Uh,
Okay.
I'm also no longer very furry.
As we're moving, can I use a mental inspiration just to give THPs and speed us up?
Sure. I'm basically gonna calculate travel speed. It's not gonna really be a issue unless you guys chose to do something around this area, like taking a minute or so to do stuff, basically.
TFO, we were never here.
So
Yeah, no,
okay,
no,
whoever's
ain't
got the
about
head,
that.
just put a write a necroforged head for now, I guess.
Wait, who's taking the necroforge head? Me or Edelweiss?
You took it right.
It's with you at the
so-
moment,
Okay,
since
okay.
you're the one who
Yeah,
cut it
so-
off.
And I
Take
really
that
want to
shit.
see what
Yeah.
arc those guys have because I'm sure it can sell.
All right. Because in the interest of time, you're able to return to Trolanport. No real issues. I'm gonna move you guys back over to the landing page for now. Able to get back to the inn that you guys were staying at, unless you wish to make a stop elsewhere. You do know that. Okay, no. If you guys arrive at Trolanport, it will be nighttime, so most of the common services will be closed. No stores will be open, although House Jaresco way stations would still be open because they kind of provide medical attention. If you guys wish to stop by there. You can pay for healing services. It is possible.
Didn't bother to, or if it's for Valna, then definitely not. But for us, I don't know. Do we need? We might want to.
What does the party medic want to do?
Yeah, medic. How you feeling?
Hello?
Lawless?
Medic.
Yes. Sorry.
I think they're referring to you.
What do you want again? Sorry.
And the most injured. Do you want
Do
healing?
you want to seek medical attention, or do you think we just go
Yeah.
back to the inn?
Let's just hit back to the inn.
All right.
Given that it's kind of nighttime, if we do rest, it's only going to be a short rest anyway.
You can probably manage a long rest if you're not waking up
Right,
early
yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
Just sleep in.
And it does look like the elves will probably also be taking just as much time to rest up and heal.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, long resting for the night. Is there anyone that wishes to, say, keep watch or anything?
Nope.
I'm,
at least not.
instead of being in the room, I'm going to be in the corridor, I guess. Because our rooms are all in
Yeah.
the same corridor, right?
Yeah, although they will not let you just basically squat in the corridor.
I mean, I'm just leaning against the wall like some bouncer-looking guy.
He's a
I
statue.
guess.
Yes,
He's
but
a
you're
statue.
you're not part of the staff, so
What if I lean against the door?
you'll have to be inside the room if you want to do that.
You just open the door and just stand
Yeah,
at the door.
just stand in the doorway with the room door open, I guess.
Okay, sure. People will walk by and be like, "What the fuck?" But yeah, they can't really do anything about it. They can see into your room though.
Ah, shit, I forgot who I was rooming with. Are we all in the same room?
There's 6 of you. it'd be
I
at
think it would be a
least.
good idea to.
You'll need at least 2 rooms, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, there was
Oh,
2 rooms.
sure.
Yeah, I remember 2 rooms. I just don't remember who was in the room I'm in.
Well, we can decide now if you want.
Alright.
Also, mark off, let's see, large room for 4 people, that's 5 silver per person, so each large room you get will be 2 gold pieces.
Oh dear. What if I sleep under their bed?
It's to.
I mean, I don't take a bit, but apparently I'm still charged as long as I'm in the room.
Yeah, you guys are paying for the room, so.
I mean, just deduct it
Okay.
from the party fund.
I'm stingy.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
you're also
party
not the
fund.
one holding onto the party's purse strings, so.
Hacha.
Is no one sleeping with the cart? Or is the cart?
Oh, fine.
we
All
anything
in
right.
the
All
cart?
right. I am the cart. I'm gonna sleep on the cart.
The wolf is in the cart, usually.
Okay. Who else? Anyone else?
I need.
I
I definitely need my beauty sleep.
Okay. So.
But before I go to bed. Wait, what are we doing now? Hello.
Probably got a long
Deciding on
rest
long
and
rest.
then
Yes.
figure out
Yeah,
what to
long
do in the
rest.
morning.
Yeah. So before the long rest, I would like to I'll summon Malar up again
Okay.
as a ritual. I've deducted the components, and then I would like to also ritual cast Unseen Servant.
Alright.
Get the servant to do my laundry.
Thank
Because
you.
I'm out in the forest and I've not definitely not gotten my clothes clean for the past few days. So
Alright.
it's
No problem. The servant will.
a lady needs to be presentable, you know.
The servant will very easily handle the task and have the clothing hung up to dry in the room afterwards when it is done. What form are you taking for Merla?
Back to an hour, and then
Okay.
I'll get Merla to basically hang out on the windowsill,
Alright.
like wake me up if there are
Can you? Never mind. Sorry.
any of those what do you call it, those weird war forgers.
Alright. You're not there though, Hal. You're not very any noises. Okay. The long rest itself passes by uneventfully.
Clean grass. What?
Utilize our cleaning machine.
Magic
Yeah,
is
fuck it.
brilliant.
I know, right?
Yeah, the long rest itself passes by uneventfully. The rest of you get your health back. Whoever has lost hit die, you get back up to half of your maximum hit die if you've lost that many at the very least. And yeah, spell slots are returned.
Yep.
All of you
Long
should be
rest.
good to go.
You.
Yo,
Hey,
Let's
you.
go talk to Valna again.
yeah, we should. Let's go.
As
What
you
was-
exit your
what
room,
was- Yeah.
as
Right.
you exit the room, you do see Niles hanging about in the corridor. It seems looks to be having been waiting for the lot of you to wake up. Any of you, otherwise give me a nature check.
Nature.
Nature.
Oh.
Nope. Elves. It's like they don't even sleep at all. AU, give me a nature check as well since you're there.
Wild.
Pointy-eared humans. It's like they don't even sleep at all.
Wait, what's this regarding? Because I'm technically watching the hallway the entire night.
You, after about 6 hours, you will notice that Niles comes out of the room that the elves have boarded in, and is just waiting about in the hallway.
For like
And
another 2 hours, I guess.
Yeah, and for a bit he examines you for a little bit. He's wondering why the hell is the door open and you're just there. But he
But I'm not responding, so
Yeah, and he seems to have at some point wanted to ask, but then thought better of it and just hung out there for basically 2 hours.
okay, cool. I guess I'll ask him if he was looking for us. I mean, we were
Yes.
looking for him anyway, so yeah.
Yes, we would like to speak with the lot of you.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Guess we're gonna wake up everybody.
Okay.
Do we need to have Azine chains for this?
Yeah,
I don't think we need to. I'm just gonna say that I
just
don't think
ask
we
him.
need to, but
Let's just
Wait.
ask Azza to keep quiet.
Do you actually ask
Yeah.
that, or are you just
no, I'm not gonna ask him that.
okay?
We just make him sit in Caesar for the entire thing.
No,
Just
okay,
like
we
feel
just
shame.
yeah, I'm gonna go wake everybody up that the elves want to talk to us, and tell Azza try not to speak too much and stand towards the back of the group.
All right.
Yeah, sure. I'll go down dressed properly and
Okay.
As I advise you not to talk too much, or you might, lose a head or two.
Knife.
And make sure hell's not the same, like anywhere near
Nice.
Azza.
Okay, so a lot of you, you're basically Niles will bring to your attention the room that they had previously paid for
Oh,
and
yeah.
prepared to have the conversation with you guys. Inside, you'll find Valna and Tigris again, and
Hey, Tigris, is he fine? Is he okay?
yeah, it looks much better.
Woo.
If you can hear me, my sound died. Be right.
Uh-oh.
What?
how does
He said his sound kind of died.
who's sound?
HP?
Hmm?
HP.
HP.
It's having some audio issues.
Huh?
U I U A A T dang bada bada bang bang.
Oh my god, is that?
Oh shit.
Let me see.
My goodness.
That's Hua Chu Kang, right?
No,
No, wait, no.
No?
That's Doctor Bombay.
there's a song what?
Something. Is it Doctor Bombay? No, that's
It's a
not it.
song, but I forgot what song it was, actually. Also, I actually need to use the washroom. I'll be right back.
It's called Witch Doctor.
Yeah, it's by Doctor Bombay. Isn't it?
The band is called Cartoons.
Okay, I got it wrong then. Well, there's this other guy that does similar songs, apparently. Rice and Curry by Dr. Bombay. Huh. Very racist, the song.
But
Rice and Curry by Dr. Bombay.
Ah, my sound's
Boy.
back.
Hey.
There we go.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Alright, so
My
I
cable got
guess
loose or something.
before we head into this conversation, and I basically have to improv a whole conversation with you folks,
Oh boy. That's gonna be fun.
let's have a bit of a break for.
Alright.
you want a
Okay.
break?
Yeah. Puddins went to the
Yeah, let's have a short 5-10 minute break. Roughly. Yes, Ferry, I'm sorry. I promised a stream last week, but I ended up not streaming. Had some personal issues. Shall I put it that way?
It's very
The one day I didn't came in the stream. Nanda.
Sorry, Ferry.
you see,
wow.
how could you?
Yeah, at least doesn't get to come back and see everything on fire.
I'm still somewhat thankful that the Puddin's getting one shot that wasn't captured on stream.
Oh yes.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, what do you mean combat feels better than the last time we faced them? 2 people went down.
One person went down on round 1, and that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wait, is Saris drawing you, Perry?
What? What's going on?
Does Barry know about the one shot? The
Uh,
one shot.
No, it
No,
was
Police
off-stream.
was the one that went down, right? In that one.
Yeah. I don't know. The one shot was on to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you
hell.
listening, like, what you guys had a one shot, like a one shot session? Like, no, somebody got one shot.
Somebody went down in a single shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prudence got knocked unconscious with one shot.
But I also knocked someone unconscious with one shot.
Was the guy prior injured?
No, the guy was completely fine up till that shot.
Oh shit.
It's shot, baby.
Damn, that's one powerful shot.
Equivalent exchange.
It was like what, 47 damage? You one shot me, I one shot you.
That
Actually,
was
was that the one that one shot her?
No,
No.
I think it was the big boy that one shot her.
Oh, it was the big boy.
Yeah.
No, I was it the big boy that one shot you? Might not.
Wait, was it?
No, it was one of the
No.
soldiers.
I don't know.
It's
I don't
one
think
of
so.
the yeah, it's one of those guys with the big guns.
It's not the other guys. I just don't know if it was the one she shot or the other one.
Well, to be fair, per shot they actually do the same damage. So
Oh, right. Yeah.
it's just the big boy gets 2 shots per round.
Damn it, I want 2 shots too.
Then you need.
Then go take a proper martial class, unlike a rope.
I get 2 shots, but my gun can only hold 1 bullet. I'm very sad.
It's a pathetic gun you have.
Hey,
She's right though.
hey.
Wait till you have more guns. Actually,
Dang
the
it.
solution is having more guns.
Yeah, I know,
actually.
right?
They're like,
Time to
shoot,
go back.
Yeah.
Time to go
release,
back to fine
shoot
hand and be
another
like,
gun,
I need more
and
guns.
throw.
Show him my Mohai musket and tell him I need more guns. This gun is not gun enough.
I mean, you didn't need to get a musket. You gotten a pistol.
I could have.
Actually, no.
Wait,
The baseline,
I don't remember them.
baseline guns.
I don't remember them having 6 shooters in there.
Yeah, those are custom.
because those are special. Yeah, those are custom.
those are not readily available everywhere.
Yeah. Because all the readily available guns is still only 1 shot. This just does a lot more damage than most other 1 shots.
You get the idea though, if you think back on it, you get the idea that Morn Hell might be able to get you these custom guns if you want them, because he seems to be specialized at making these guns. So
Yeah. Or I could just bring his gun back to Fine Hand and ask him what he thinks.
you can.
To be honest, from what I've seen in the shop, I think Fine Hand's guns scare me more.
By the hand.
Fine Hand himself probably scares me more too.
Fine Hand should scare the whole party, honestly, if you guys are scared
Yeah.
of him. So do not steal from his shop, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm pleading for you guys. Unless you guys want to quickly TPK.
Dude, if anyone steals, I'm immediately disavowing and joining Fine Hand, so I'll probably be the only one that doesn't die.
Maybe. If you can survive his attacks first and have the
Gonna shoot
opportunity
me,
to save
right?
something.
Oh shit, he'll probably shoot me.
He probably would. He probably would. Okay, is everyone
So
back?
then my Warforged booty as a test material instead. Maybe you'll let me live.
Maybe.
I'm
I'll still
up.
reroll a character though.
Who else is in? Who else is anyone else?
Roll call.
Is everyone back?
I think
Yeah.
so. As up?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's here.
Okay,
Yeah, awkward improv conversation time. Let's go.
let's go. Alright, fuck. Let me find my notes. Hang on.
You had the whole break time to find your notes.
Yeah, no, I spent the whole break time talking to you guys, and I should not have. Okay. This is Shadowlands all over again.
Oh man, you see, we're so good at this, man.
But everything is moved.
Okay, let's do this. Yeah, you enter the room, you see Valna at the table, you see Tigris and Niles flanking her. Niles actually is the one to begin the conversation. Thank you
okay.
for helping us when we needed help. This would probably have ended a lot worse had you not intervened. And then he defers over to Valna for now. Valna will also take the opportunity to thank the lot of you. And yeah, she'll ask, so I'm still a bit curious as to who sent you, but that is not important for now. What is important is that we seem to have come to the conclusion that you're not here to sabotage our mission. What is it you wish to ask of us?
Well, we are investigating a murder that we believe is committed by the ones who are attacking you, the same people who are attacking you.
And who is it that has been murdered?
I am not at liberty to disclose that information, unfortunately.
Well, whatever it is, whoever it is, these enemies of ours, we call them the Nikola Forge. They are from a group that has separated from us. Well, from the group that I serve. We don't have too much information as to where they've gone. And these enemies that we face, these necroforged, are quite new to us as well. We're not sure how.
What about the people that they serve?
We are a bit more familiar with. They are a cabal that has split off from the Order of the Emerald Claw, as we serve. They believe that they have some sort of prophet with them. He thinks himself a prophet. Perhaps you can find out about the name Nivalier.
How do I spell that one?
Spell that, please.
Oh shit. I spell it with an R in front.
All right. These people, are they known to use methods such as poison to get rid of any of their opponents?
Poison, maybe. I'm not sure. But I wouldn't put it past them. We've lost some of our own from their departure, and they are resourceful, regrettably.
See.
I must be forthright on this. We are not very high up in the hierarchy. We don't have all the information with regards to how these people operate.
Mm.
Do you know who we might ask to know more?
Well, if you truly wish to know, I think the most familiar person with this would be the lady herself.
The lady?
I assume she means Lady Ilmarrow.
The very one.
Do you refer to the lady that you serve?
Okay,
Yes.
hold on.
Uh, yeah.
What?
Sorry. I can't remember. Were we told not to mention house? The person that was murdered was House Calendar, is it?
No, House
No,
Direct.
House Doresh.
House.
I mean,
House Calendar is the one that we are investigating.
yeah,
No,
but
House Calendar is the one that Kev told us to investigate, or
House Doresh is the one that is cooperating with the Shard Watch to have this investigation happen.
House Calendar is involved because the murder happened in an inn. Well, one
That's
of their
owned
inns,
by
Oh,
I
House
suppose.
Calendar. Yeah.
Okay. And we were told not to mention.
No, it's more
We were-
like, why do you
It's
want
more
to show our
confidential.
hand?
Yeah.
confidential information for
Like,
case I
what if-
suppose.
Because we don't know. So the problem is that we don't know what the guy who was murdered, the guy from House Direct, we don't know what his affiliation with all this is.
So, like,
Yeah.
if we mention House Teresh, maybe the elves don't want to talk to us anymore because they are.
Or it could be,
That's fair.
it could be that the person in House Direct actually was murdered by them and is working for the sons of whatever cabal that they're in. Has she mentioned the name of that? Because Niles didn't mention it.
They call themselves the Cabal of. Let's see, Cabal of True Eternity.
Yeah, that's like some
Wait,
cult ass shit.
so Valna is with the House of Vol,
No, she is
She's
with
with the Order of the
Claw,
Emerald Claw.
Which
Order
is not
of the Emerald Path.
which is
Yeah.
not
Yes.
illegal.
which is
Okay.
Well, depending on
it
who you
is out-
ask. Depending on who
yeah,
you ask.
it is outlawed in Karnath.
Yeah.
Yes.
Connect being
Karnath is one of the nations.
yeah.
So it's outlawed in Karnath, but elsewhere, maybe yes, maybe no.
Okay.
But
So
they are known
the-
to be a very extremist belief that came from the Blood of War.
And you guys
I thought
actually
Blood of
know
War
this?
was
Blood
I
of
thought Blood of
Vol.
War was the extremist one.
No, Blood of War is the legit one. Then Order of Emerald Claw is the extremist one, and from what they're telling us, they have another extremist group within the Order of Emerald Claw that they are going
Yeah.
against.
So it's kind of like you have the Taliban, you have Al Qaeda, and you have ISIS.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
boy,
Yeah.
pretty man.
That's
Jama'ah
pretty much.
Islamiyah and etc.
I mean, minus the actual religious belief, that is a pretty decent allegory, and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Blood of Vol itself is the religion, that was founded by one Erendis de Vol back in an elf back in Arenal. From the Blood of Vol came the Order of the Emerald Claw, which is an extremist group that worships this religion. And they were formed in Karnath and were also outlawed by Karnath after a while during the Great War.
They helped a lot during the war, then they became a bit too extreme,
Yeah.
and then they got outlawed for it.
wait a second. Would that mean that we have been sent to find? We sort of did found the counties that we are looking for. Just that it's not the counties that we are looking for.
Kind of.
So you sort of found the
It would appear to
cultists.
be that way.
Yeah. So
Yes, sir,
here's
sir.
the breakdown. You guys were ordered to find these cultists, specific ones, and you guys found them. That's great. However, it turns out that these cultists weren't the ones that actually murdered the person.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, whoa, okay,
Yeah,
the plot thickens.
kind of.
So
Because
that's
all the House Direct agents were able to find out and that we were able to find out before that, is that the murders and all that are related to Order of Emerald Claw, which we know as an extremist cult. And then after talking to these people, we now know that inside the Order of Emerald Claw, there's another even more extreme cult that they are battling against, which is the ones that have been attacking us. And very likely the ones who also murdered whoever in House Direct.
Okay.
yes. All right. So any other questions you have?
So,
Um.
so
The
you're talking? Okay.
I'd like to talk a bit. The bandits that we encountered earlier mentioned a lady, an elf lady with black hair and green eyes. Right?
Yes.
Do you know anything about her?
Yes, it is one of his lieutenants.
One of his what?
One of his lieutenants.
One of his lieutenants. Okay. So, elf lady with black hair and green eyes is lieutenant.
Ronato, the guy who died was Ron. No.
Ronathar
Yeah,
the
You know what?
Fighter.
The suspect that they saw when the murder scene was who? I wasn't there.
The black lady.
It was a Warforged with green eyes as well.
That's the murder suspect. But then,
Murder suspect is a Warforged with green eyes.
Yeah,
The
but
victim
after
was
that, while we
Ronathar.
were leaving the scene, we also saw an elf was tailing us and had green eyes.
Yeah.
Did she have black hair?
Same, I remember
do not
she was in
remember.
black. I
She was
remember she was
clad
all
in
in
black,
black.
but I don't remember seeing her hair color or anything.
Yeah.
She was wearing robes at the time and a cowl, so you guys
Yeah.
couldn't get much more details out of that.
Yeah.
It was
Regardless.
it was a freaking miracle that you guys even figure out if she was an elf. Actually,
Yeah.
I think it was a net 20 perception check at that point. So
Big
Shit, who
brain.
did that one now?
You saw the elf ears poking at the robe sides.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Threatening the people in the street. Just part of your everyday thing.
right. So who else would like to speak, or in character or out of character?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to do a mighty big thing, but I'm not smart.
So
I do want to ask, do the elves know of any reason why the Cabal through eternity would be conducting assassinations? Like what their end goal is? That they're fighting against the Emerald Claw and that they are possibly doing assassinations and things like that.
I don't know. They split out from us due to radical beliefs. They believe that they have some sort of demigod with them. Nivelir himself believes such, at the very least, that he is some sort of god. Whatever they wish, whatever they intend, we are not very clear. It's not as though they tell us what they intend.
All right. So they weren't able to figure out what their goals were when they broke up, huh?
Yeah, but there's also the fact that you guys didn't actually tell her who died. So,
Yeah.
so
I'm wondering,
to
that's
her,
what I'm
she's
wondering
just
if we
like,
should reveal.
so to her, it's just like, oh, someone died. Yeah, sure, they kill people. I
Okay.
guess.
I'm thinking whether we should reveal the name.
It's up to you.
no.
Sure.
Let's just tell her that a key character from one of the prominent houses in Sean was actually.
No, we don't need to.
murdered.
We don't actually need to mention Thresh.
Someone
Because-
important was
No,
killed.
not just that. Because the one who died is technically not in House Thresh.
Technically.
He's in House Valdaran.
No,
which is under
Valdaran
House
is
Thresh.
the Valdaran is officially under House Thresh. Like,
Yeah, but they can easily be disavowed, right, and not considered directly related in that sense.
not really. It just means that they aren't under the. They're basically what you call a branch house.
Right.
It means that you're still part of the house. You're just not. Not
Alright.
named under.
Yeah.
The,
Less important.
It's a cadet house.
yeah, pretty much.
Cadet house, yes.
So,
Cadet house
okay.
of House
Someone
Thresh.
important was was killed, and these actions almost led to, let's say,
Yeah.
a faction war. Do you
And,
think?
Yeah.
and so that's why we were sent to find
Yeah.
out more about
Well,
these
As you
people.
perhaps they have some sort of bigger plan they don't wish to have investigated by these larger houses. There is also the fact that if they truly believe themselves to be of House Vol, as Nivelier himself names himself as such, perhaps he has some sort of vengeance for the people who destroyed his house in the past.
Mhm. Okay, so at least you have a name, you have an organization.
Do you know
Hmm.
how many people we are going to be up against?
Hard to say with
How
all
large is this?
these mechanical monstrosities. I don't know. I don't
How
know where
are
he,
they-
I don't know where he
How are
gets
they-
them
What
from.
I did want to ask is what their plans are going to be. Like, they don't need to tell me everything, but it would help to know what their next steps are going to be.
You gonna ask
Like,
that?
what was their I will want to ask what their original mission was, and if they're going to be safe traveling, if they're going to be constantly attacked like this.
Give me a persuasion check.
Shit, that's my worst one.
How
How bad is it? Oh man, it's terrible.
Ooh.
It's give it to me an advantage. Advantage.
okay.
Advantage.
Who's singing?
Okay.
Why?
That was the advantage there.
Oh man.
You know, like that.
Guys. Alright.
Okay.
Okay, so I'd like to tell you, but it's not up to me. It is not my information to give.
All right.
Could we?
I'm very, very tempted to push forward the name to see if it means anything to either her or to the person that they serve, Lady Elmarrow.
Maybe we can give the name of the house now. That's not the person that was killed.
Well,
Honestly, I
since-
just want to know something.
Yes.
Okay, I want to confirm something. They were attacked on the docks, is it?
They
They
We
were
didn't
near
get
the
the
ring.
we didn't get the full picture, so I'd just like to ask.
They were attacked at the docks, and then Valna gave chase,
Ah,
and then they got ambushed.
okay.
Yeah, they
It
got
seems
hurt.
to me that they are, that these things or this cult seems to be targeting you quite regularly. At every opportunity they could have, they took it to attack you. Is there any reason why they would seek you out constantly?
they would they're probably trying to sever our supply line. We're not we are not based in somewhere easy to reach. My group is tasked with bringing supplies, armaments, food to the camp.
Okay. That explains the
Can I
food.
inside check?
You can go ahead and try. Yeah.
Inside check.
She seems forthcoming enough. I'll take a page
Oh,
out of
that was worth a
I'll
try.
take a leaf out of Matt Mercer's book. Yeah, she seems forthcoming.
I
Should we run the name of Cabal?
Yeah, because I feel like it's
of-
going to be hard for them to help us and
Should
gain
we?
and offer information. If yeah,
yeah.
We should offer information, but at
Alright.
the same time, do you think it'd be a good idea to find a way to
But-
speak with someone higher up?
what exactly did what's his name? Shit, I suddenly forgot his name. Wait.
Who
The
What
knows?
exactly
guy-
did Zidane? Yeah, what exactly did Zidane say to us again? Besides asking the elves?
Nothing much. You just ask them. Perhaps their enemy is a common enemy. Maybe you can ask the elves.
So we've established it's probably a common enemy. Well, it's likely
How,
to be.
It is a
I mean-
common enemy because they
if
were
you're sure-
attacked.
So far, I feel
If-
that okay. The thing is, so far I feel the attacks have been more on them than on us specifically, which means
sure.
that but we were attacked before though, right? We were attacked when we went to meet Zidane Resh the first time, not by undead, but by the goblins and hobgoblins,
Yeah.
and that was definitely also orchestrated by whoever it is that is targeting us.
Yes.
They were attacked
Okay.
at the
So there's definitely more involved. That's why I'm wondering whether we
Maybe-
should review to find out more because we definitely need more information.
Up to you guys.
Well,
Or maybe should we-
Zidane never specifically forbade you guys from revealing.
Is okay?
Yeah.
Is Ronta's death being kept secret? I know the investigation itself was kept secret, but was his murder kept secret?
It wasn't announced publicly.
But it wasn't like explicitly hidden. Or
Yeah, it's not like hidden or hushed away or concealed or anything. They just never bothered to announce it.
or maybe we should
Yeah.
find a way to
Okay.
speak to the lady that Valna serves.
That found what?
We should hold the information back until maybe we can talk to Lady O'Mara herself. Because
Okay, I can ask them. Would it be
She-
possible for us to
yeah,
meet with Lady Ilmaro?
because we do have a common enemy.
And
I
also
don't think
the
it's likely that they're gonna let us.
and also the elves was attacked to be killed, or they just wanted to take something from the elves. No.
Valna was captured, not killed.
Yeah,
The
Valna was
other
captured.
two were supposedly
for
killed
dead.
in their eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they wanted
So
Valna.
they want Valna. They do want Valna.
They want Valna alive.
They have necromancy. They can extract information out of her.
Yeah, but
and I
at the same
suspect that
time,
they
they're
want
gonna
her
kill
to get to Lady Ilmarrow. So I think getting an audience of Ilmarrow
So
is going
so
to be.
I mean, we
so I
don't
guess I
need
will
to-
ask like
We don't need to
Valna
talk
like
to. You go ahead.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask Valna,
why-
is it possible to speak with Lady Ilmarrow in any way? It doesn't have to be face to face.
Or
Because I
someone
understand their
with-
need for secrecy.
Yeah,
Or at least someone
we
with
do have-
enough information.
like
Because
why
we have-
would why would the cabal of true eternity actually attack them? Like, do they
Yeah,
have
they
any
also
inkling what happened?
haven't revealed
they
that.
weren't sure. Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
she's mentioned that her guess is because they're a supply line, and the cabals trying to
Yeah.
cut their supply line of the base.
Yeah, but
But then what's the point of capturing her in that case?
yeah, why did they not kill
no,
her?
and also supply line's kind of weird because their cargo that they're carrying doesn't make sense either.
They're carrying food.
Yeah.
They're carrying food and
No, they-
armaments, which is exactly what you said that they're carrying.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Ah,
I guess, but why fake made L weapons?
maybe
guess they're
they
desperate, I don't know.
were.
You can ask if you want.
Or-
No, I'm not gonna ask that. That feels dangerous.
Ask about the sword, you get a sword in your neck.
Yeah. Next thing you know, I got a
Yeah.
sword in my neck and we're all just re-rolling characters. No, but I will ask about if there's any way for us to communicate with Lady
Yeah.
Ilmarrow.
Sure.
Like
we
it
definitely
doesn't have to be face to face because I understand the need for discretion and secrecy, but it would
Hold on.
benefit us greatly.
This lady, this elf lady with the black and green eyes, does she have that's Nivala's lieutenant? Does she have a name? Do you know her name? Have you heard of-
Yeah. No, do we? Yeah. Do you know
Oh, right,
who the
yeah,
lit-
that-
You didn't follow up one.
Oh,
and
yes.
who is the him? Who is the him?
The him is Nivalier.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Right,
too
yeah, we
sure
didn't get the name
what.
of the...
I'm not too sure what her name is. I'm certain my higher ups would know. But
Yeah, so then that's
And
what I'm
make it
going to
a
ask
point.
about.
I make it.
Nivalia. Was he originally part of
He was one of us.
was
He
one of you?
one day he
And then-
decided he had more in him than what the order could give, and he broke away. He brought with him some of his own followers and
Human? Elf? Are they all elves?
some elves, some humans. There are more than just elves and humans in the Order of the Emerald Claw.
This Nivalia gut fellow. What about him? Is he human or elf or
He is elven.
Yeah, so I am going to ask about the Lady Ilmarrow, whether we can speak with her in any way.
We don't have much in the way of remote communication, not directly to her at the very least. Most of our higher ups get orders directly from her, and then they disseminate it down to us. It will be very hard for me at the very least, to arrange any sort of meeting or message to her directly.
But perhaps you could direct us to someone who has more power so that we can have a proper exchange of information. Because it seems like we do have a common enemy at the very least.
We do, but I already risk being labeled a traitor for giving even this much information to outsiders that hasn't proven themselves to be part of the order.
Fair? That is fair.
that is true. And we thank you for
Understandable.
giving what you have given.
Information machine broke. Understandable. Advertise there.
It would help actually to know, but they're probably not going to tell us. It would help to know what they were doing in Shan in the first place.
Do you ask them?
You can ask.
I am going to ask that, but before that, what's House Valderan and House the Rational for again?
Monstrous Mercenaries.
So they're mercenary people.
Mercenaries, specifically of the monstrous races.
Okay. Dang it, weren't we attacked by those?
You're attacked by goblinoids, which is more. They do have a part in House Darash, but you get the idea that goblinoids, they typically also just listen to the highest payer instead of some sort of belief of a house.
So yeah, I am going. I
And-
guess I will ask what they were.
By the way, when I say
Doing it
monstrous, when I say monstrous mercenaries, I don't just mean goblinoids and orcs and stuff. I also mean like trolls and ogres and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, they
Yeah.
have really heavy mercenary troops.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But so yeah, I am going to ask. What exactly were they doing in Shah?
We were
Since that.
It is just part of our supply chain. We had to try our best to throw the enemies off our trails, any prying eyes. Seems we weren't as successful as we were hoping to be.
Sorry, I heard that, but my brain didn't process anything. What did he say?
They're trying to just.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
See.
So-
It's just
Wait,
to
what
try.
was it?
Ronata was in the what's it called? The cogs meeting somebody, right? We just don't know who it was.
He could be meeting, or he was just there. No one really knows what his motive was, because he didn't even.
It was not sanctioned by his house, lah. Basically.
Yeah, he didn't even mention to anyone that he was going there. He just was found dead there.
Okay, I am just gonna try and ask if they had ever visited the cogs while they were in Shah. The last time they were in Shah.
Of course not. This is very uncomfortable to be there. And yeah, the cogs isn't a very nice place to be in.
Yeah.
Warforgers don't care because they're not really affected by it, but
Yeah.
for the rest of you that have been there, yeah, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Well, I guess it's a fortunate or unfortunate coincidence that you happen to be there. Well, we've suspected you, but then we've ended up giving you a hand, so I guess we've also gained information.
Seems
So I
then
guess
that
we're
fate has worked everything out for everyone for the better. How fickle.
I find one of my notes or something from ancient. From very long ago.
well then. Moving forward,
Okay, I'll just like to ask a few things.
Alright.
But does the name Rictus Darkthorn ring a bell?
What name is
Could
that?
you repeat that?
I don't know.
Who are you asking them about?
Asking Valna directly, I think.
character, backstory.
Does name Religa Darkthorn or Rictus Darkthorn ring a bell?
I'm sorry, but that doesn't really. Not familiar with that name.
Okay.
Darkthorn. No, I'm sorry. I do not know that.
It is alright. Thank you very much.
So final call. Do we reveal or do we just leave?
That's
Because we don't have any other cards to play.
I'm not as invested into this person, so I'll say review because I wasn't there for the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty chill about it. But
The rest?
you guys
would-
being there from the start, I don't know.
I would say it's not worth revealing such key information to someone who doesn't have that much information, because there's no guarantee that she'll even be able to link us back to someone who
Yeah.
could give us the
Alright.
useful information.
Yeah,
Alright.
but if you don't ask, you
No,
won't know.
no. I just
Alright,
don't
then
think
what
it's
about
worth it.
Miss House Galanda?
How's the Wanda?
Well, I'm here just to assist and observe. My house is already cleared technically.
Yeah, because of the whole order of the.
I'm just here to assist with finding the
Smite.
culprit.
Yep. That's what you are there for.
And these are not the culprit. I wouldn't care about them much anymore. Well, unless we decide to use them as
Should
bait or
we-
something,
Should we offer to travel together with them?
that is
That
up
is-
to our bosses actually.
Yeah.
Like if they still want to pursue these guys or if they want to allocate us
I
somewhere
guess-
else.
Well,
We could suggest it.
The elves themselves haven't secured any transport yet, right?
Not yet. Not that you know of. Yeah.
And they probably, I don't think between last night and now they would have secured transport yet.
Probably not. You never saw any of them leave the room except for Niles that just hung out with you for about 2 hours.
Y'all are very buddy.
He
They can
threw a lot of
probably-
strange glances at people who woke up early in the morning as well, but he gave zero shits about them. So
Yeah, just like me. See how come he can do it?
I mean,
It's just-
the reason he got away with it is because you were there.
Oh, fair enough.
So it looked like he was hanging out with someone.
Alright. I guess we can, I don't know, end the meeting if they have no questions for us and then report to Zidane.
Do you have any questions for us?
It's only the curiosity on who sent you. But again, it's not very important now that we've gotten all this out of the way.
Alright, so they don't really care for who we're investigating either.
Well, I'll
Yes.
just say the many people of Sharn is responsible for this
Well,
party.
Technically true.
then it seems that whoever died carried some sort of importance.
That is
Perhaps.
true.
Perhaps.
Well, all I can tell you is Nivalier, he is one that is quite charismatic of his kind. He has great ambitions, and he is also very careful with his tracks. He doesn't like to be monitored. I have a bit of a inkling who you might be referring to, or which group you might be working for. And if I'm right, then it means he has something big planned. And he wishes to blind the world to their presence.
Yes, that's. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. I think.
Well, we might be parting ways, but if we ever meet, are you open to a cooperation?
Does she know what Nivalia looks like at least?
Never met him in person, so unfortunately, all I know about him is he looked pretty much like what you would expect of a elf from House Fall.
Well, you
So-
described him as an elf, but the three of you sitting in front also
From Housefall.
are very varied in appearance. So
He
I
would
think what he means is
She's never
okay,
seen.
what's subrace basically?
Subraise.
I don't know if she'll know if she's never seen the guy. But yeah, I guess you can ask.
Yeah, but
He
if
is,
the guy seems popular or important enough, people maybe say.
Oh,
it.
that's
I'm just
true.
hoping.
That's true.
if
I mean,
it
every
were
bit of
me,
information
I
would be
would
good.
probably venture to assume that he'd look similar to the elf in black.
The green eyes as well.
Perhaps.
we all have green eyes.
Not sure. I've not met all of them. I've seen that woman. I've seen these monstrosities they've sent at us.
Oh, you've seen that woman.
I tried to catch her, and then it all led to this.
And it's very that elf is
Right.
very likely the one that we saw. And yeah,
She has a few more tricks up her sleeve than I expected.
She has spellcaster?
Yes.
Wait, does that mean that woman's in Trolanport?
At least
She
I
seems to be
believe so.
taking either
well,
you
she was.
Or at least someone that looked like her?
Perhaps. They could very well have more than one of them that look similar. I'm not too sure. All I know is I tried to give chase, and my hubris almost cost me my life.
Is there anything that your close encounter with her, like, that you can share about your close encounter with her so that we can be prepared if she's still around?
She was able to weaken me before I could get close, and with me being held down by whatever magics she had, Niles and Tigris didn't fare much better, especially because we were outnumbered in the ambush. Our guards were too slow to help, but they're necroforged. They are less constrained by such limitations.
DM, would I know what spell she's talking of?
Give me an Arcana check with advantage.
With advantage. 10, 11, bugger. 13 and
11,
13 and 11.
13. No, still not enough. Unfortunately, while the spell itself, you can kind of hazard a guess that higher leveled spells might have effects that would set a target of their vitality or weaken them or even maybe paralyze them. She's not too detailed with a description of it. She just mentioned that she was weakened and held down, but you're not too sure what spell it is. But it doesn't sound like the spell that you are probably thinking of.
Okay. Go through all my notes. You know, I kind of wish I didn't write my notes like actual proper journal entries, because there is a lot of things to read through.
Oh well.
Well, before we part, might you be open to future cooperation in case the opportunity arises?
Perhaps if we meet again, why not? But
Well,
I
we-
must, I must caution you that not all of our order would be as open to such interactions.
I understand. I'm referring to just between us and you guys.
Well, you've proven yourselves at least to be of a group that isn't directly opposed with us, despite some misgivings and unfortunate activities.
That is squint eye at Azar.
Oh, definitely. We will really like to apologize for his behavior.
Don't mind him. He's new here.
That is
He actually is not the
that
leader of
he does
whatever
not
this is.
align with most of our
Yeah.
interests.
Ooh.
Well, given
He
his propensity for speech, I suppose he'd be the group's negotiator. I can see him
He-
being quite skilled at that, despite his questionable actions.
You think I would have stickier hands than he does? Atlas.
Well,
Hmm.
looks at the party. Anyone have any more questions?
Um,
If there is no
No.
more questions to be had, we will need to make our way to the docks to hopefully procure passage.
Oh yeah. Shit. Yeah. I guess we're gonna have to
Alright.
do the same.
Would you
to-
really not want to wait for Athena? I think that it'd be safer to travel as a larger group.
I think at this point, we might
It's hard-
be in
it-
more danger waiting.
Yeah, it is hard to tell. Before we left the
Yeah, they're not wrong
battlefield,
about that one.
there was
And given
There
what
was
they've told us, there's a
entire-
high chance we really need to go back to Shan. But I
But
guess we can report this.
if you stay in the town, wouldn't it be harder for them to make their move?
And yet they've also murdered someone important inside Shan.
True
Yeah,
that, true that.
But that was more
Yeah.
of assassin and subterfuge. In this case, every time anything
Well, you know,
happens,
the,
you
the
know,
fact that they can do assassination and subterfuge means that they can probably do the same here. They just chose not to.
She looks at you and then she just reaches out and pats you on the head a little bit. It takes a lot of in order to live long, one must be less prone to such risks if they do present themselves.
got pet.
got better. Yay!
And given the fact that this question came from a very young-looking person, yeah,
He's somewhat
from
surprised.
Did someone join?
Yeah,
Yes.
someone joined.
Yeah,
Yo.
CY.
It's
Observer.
okay. He's normally just here as a listener.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's-
Just think of him as like the stalker who looks in the window and stuff.
yeah. We have a Discord.
That's a comforting
Yeah.
thought. That's a comforting thought.
Hey, CY got a Twitch TV/Prodito.
Okay, I'm so sorry. That's not how I meant to make that sound, but yeah. So hey, yeah, have you checked out twitch.tv/Prodito?
See that heart-shaped button
But
underneath
yeah,
the
click
video?
that heart and
Press
bell.
that. Don't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna read that out.
Like a thing.
Okay, so if there's not more you wish to ask of the group, they will excuse themselves to go and try and secure a passage on the seas.
Oh yeah. On that note, we should probably tell HS to stop barring them.
Yeah, and we should also get out
I
of
feel
here
like
as
the
soon as we
longer
can.
this goes on, the bigger the favor Azza has to return becomes.
It's okay.
It's okay. I don't care.
Man, you guys are ruthless.
Wait, should
I
we
mean,
run the
Technically,
name?
Azza burned a lot of trust.
Bridges. We burned a lot of bridges.
True.
Yeah, we're just trying to keep us incognito.
How were
Wow.
you?
So much for incognito. But
So
in
taking
any
a knife
case,
was incognito. Okay.
Evidence. You're investigators.
in
Alright, I
in
don't
any
think we should go
case,
and
should
tell
we actually
HS at the
run the
very
name
least.
Cabal of True Eternity with it? Just see if he knows anything.
Uh,
Well, he
I
doesn't
don't
know
remember
much
him.
about the
Yeah,
Green
he
Emerald
does.
already.
He barely knew anything about Emerald Cloud. And if he's not even if he knew and he's not revealing, means I highly doubt he's going to reveal to us anything about the Cabal of True Eternity.
Okay.
Well, maybe
which is
if
even worse.
Azza offered another Gias or something.
Yes.
I already surrendered one ash cheek. I don't want to surrender the other.
Just surrender the whole
Yes.
thing.
What do you want
What
ash cheek?
use is
HS isn't
one?
going to be satisfied with a single ash cheek, man.
Exactly.
He wants a whole.
2 or nothing.
The whole
2 or
package.
nothing.
How about someone
Yeah.
else volunteer? I'm sure it's just
No,
like,
it's okay. We know. I was saying we should go and see HS to tell him to stop barring or cock blocking the elves on finding a ship.
Okay.
She also used the sanding stone to.
Yes, and then on the other hand, we use the sending stone to inform Zidane Oh shit! How are we gonna tell a
Oh.
message? Just what 25 words?
Yeah.
How are we supposed to fit all this in 25 words?
Just send him the cliff notes.
Okay.
It's puzzle time.
We say cultists.
Which one?
Cultists in convoy is not the cultists
You are looking for.
Convoy
Involve-
cultists.
involved
These are
in
Cultists, yes, but also
opposing
They are not the droids that he is looking for.
murder
Yeah.
faction. Convoy cultists opposing murder faction.
Oh, nice.
Grants
Azadi the good.
no knowledge.
for pork brother.
We got names, right? We got names. Suspect, Nivalir, and
We could split it into parts and send it over different days. So
no, it's only one day. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
one use per day.
yeah,
so
exactly.
send
We
over
could split it
several
into
days.
3 parts. Yeah.
What's the name of the order? No.
Cabal
What's the name of the faction?
Cabal through eternity.
Cabal True
True eternity.
eternity. Grants little knowledge, Cabal Trinity never and Lieutenant named Nivalir. Head. Is that head? Yeah, head. Head name Nivali. Spotted suspect. Lieutenant. How many words is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You got what? 6 more words.
What did you have so far?
Further instruction. Cultists leaving soon. Further instruction, please. That is 25 exactly. Are you guys okay with? Let me just put it in
let me
chat
see,
so Fitch can see.
I think we should let him know that the current cultists that we're telling are moving on ahead.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh,
Cultists leaving soon.
Hey, backside.
cat,
Backside.
cat,
That's the backside.
pat the backside.
You all do know that that is on stream, right?
Is that within TOS? I don't know.
Monetize.
I didn't sign anything.
Stop standing on my
mean,
keyboard.
You can't get demonetized if your thing wasn't monetized in the first
Ties in the
place.
first place, yeah, exactly.
Bigger brain.
When you use a sending stone, that's punctuation, right? Or is it all just a string of words?
I mean, we're just
It's-
talking into it, right?
I don't know. People say-
Punctuation in terms of pauses, lor.
Yeah, I mean, if you're like recording your voice message, you
Yeah,
can
exactly.
choose to
Please
pause.
leave a message after the tone.
I'm gonna assume it's not a SMS kind of system.
No, it's not.
Scene 5:15 p.m.
The stone just double blue ticks you.
Scene. Noted with regards.
No, he just replied noted. Then what the hell do we do now?
Just give you a well, okay.
Noted with thanks.
Noted with things. Must be in that spelling as well.
Noted with thanks.
You guys are okay with this message, right?
I want
Yeah.
to wait. What's this? Oh, spotted a suspect. Spotted suspect.
Like cultists opposing murder faction.
I don't know if we even need to talk
Grants.
about that part because I feel that's
LT.
important. But I feel we need to make sure we clarify properly what we found regarding the Nivalier.
Splinter.
Yeah,
Oh.
wait. I will just replace the middle 2 lines with this. I guess we can put Cabal of True Eternity in air quotes if there's a way to transmit that.
Well, compared to what?
Use your vocal
So is
tone.
that wait the one you posted on the Roll20
That
itself?
no,
That's
no,
not
no,
finalized.
that's not. I just
No,
went
no,
and
Trust
we're
one.
just we're just
showing
Actually,
preparing.
actually, I can use sending twice in a day.
Can you?
Yeah, I
he
can.
he can.
Also, Hamster,
So-
I sent
Oh, why
you
am
a
I just
DM.
sending it at 12?
Hamster,
Yeah,
Yes.
I just realized. Yeah, I can actually
Technically.
use sending
hamster.
twice.
Is
Unless
Hamster
the
So-
able
system
to
is
hear?
different.
So what
What?
happened is this: it will mean that Zidane will hear like one page, page 1 or 3 for a stone, and page 2 and 3 for his head. If that's what we're doing.
Hamster, you there?
Hanstaville.
Wes,
Yeah. Yeah, what?
I sent you a DM on both the game and Discord.
Oh, I didn't notice. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, okay. This looks okay
That's
to me.
normal roll, right?
DM roll, GM roll.
Yeah, as in normal lah, no
Yeah,
advantage.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I think this message is fine. You guys?
I'm okay.
We might want to clarify that the within the order. Oh, are you just wait? Because it kind of if that's the entire message, it kind of reads that the Cabal is part of the order
They
and
were.
not.
They were within.
Yeah,
They
but
were from
the
inside the
word
order.
is important. But the word is important because
Yeah, the distinct because
Oh,
like
okay.
they might
What
ask
if
us
they
to continue
change
after
it
the L.
to
Couple of opportunity splinter group. I don't know.
yeah? Called the Splinter Group.
What?
Something like that instead? Yeah. Does that look fine? I think that looks fine.
So is
Very
that
good.
is that finalized?
Okay,
Is that finalized?
I think it's good.
Alright, and throw that into chat, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
You already threw it in.
No, we were adjusting a bit of it.
Oh yeah,
Final.
he already threw it into Roll20.
No.
Yeah, so we adjusted it again. So this is the final.
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 Final version 1.
But yo,
Okay, that is true final.
Yeah.
Really the final. Actually the final.
How has 2 messages in the roll 20? That's so weird.
18, 24.
Oh, Zidane Resh is typing. Dun dun.
Oh, there was a lot of brain cells.
Slash
Damn the
me
word
that.
limits.
yeah.
Damn the
Slash
word
me.
limits.
Sorry, Aaron. I was a bit sleepy. I wasn't really. I zoned out during the talking.
final the chest.
What's he mean picking it up here? Like
The
packing it up and
reward.
going back, or what? What's that?
The reward.
The chapel
Oh.
investigate the bell. Reward pending. Free to move for now.
guess, yeah.
Up here.
I guess we go back. he asks us like that as if we can reply, and then we reply the next day to say yes, we're on the way back. It's like shit. I sent the reward to Trolanport already. And we're like, damn it.
He's not a spellcaster. He doesn't know how this spell works.
He's a
Oh,
big
someone-
dummy.
Technically,
Someone has a sentence.
who heard this message?
The
Who did you send it to?
It's directly to him. The
So
sending stone allows you to send it directly to him.
Yeah,
whoever
wait,
has
wait.
the
If he's
sending
used
stone-
this before, he should know how it works. What?
Maybe.
Dang it, Sudan.
you know how the boss would send you a reply knowing you can't reply back, and after maybe a week or two you're like, why did you reply? I can't. Still your fault.
Damn it, Sudan. I thought you were better than this.
Like your
He's a boomer.
boss. It's like your boss sending you a message at 1 a.m. in the morning. Then when you reach office, he starts scolding you. Why didn't you do the thing?
Yeah, I know, right?
It could also just be a honest slip of the tongue. You know how the waiter would say, "Enjoy your food," and he'd be like, "You too." Oh God. Where do we go from here?
I guess we're going back.
Is a damned.
What's the fastest way to go back anyway? Ship, right?
teleportation.
Probably
Oh,
a ship.
shit. Can we afford that?
I
No.
know.
Can we ask House the Rush to sponsor
I-
us?
Teleportation in Eberron? Oh boy, there is actually a note for you guys to take a look at the cost of it.
Oh boy. Alright, hit us.
Let's see, Eberron rising on last more. Welcome to Eberron. Means of transportation. Let's see, airship is 1 gold piece per mile. Elemental galleon is 5 silver pieces per mile. Lightning rail is 5 silver pieces per mile. Mage bread coach is 3 silver pieces per mile. And teleportation circle is 2,500 gold pieces per use.
Can we have a map of the thing?
I guess we can get on a ship that's going to Shan, given that there's a lot of ships probably going from here to Shan.
Yeah, you can. It's a
I
reasonable
don't think they'd be
assumption.
terribly expensive, and I'm
Are we
pretty
so-
sure we're not going to get Pirates of the Caribbean again.
I don't really like
In-
the ocean. If there's a chance you can take the train, I'd rather take the lightning rail.
Alright. I don't have any strong opinions on what we should take as long as it's speedy enough. Is there a lightning rail from here all the way to Shan?
There was a lightning rail nearby, I think.
Not the yellow is the
We
light.
passed by. Yeah,
The,
yellow's
light-
the
light,
lightning
the,
rail.
yellow
yeah,
is
the
the lightning-
orange, yeah, the
orange
bright
rail.
orange line is the lightning rail.
Shit, no, we still need to travel to get to the lightning rail.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, for sure.
Lightning rail is the orangey yellow line, is it?
So
Yeah.
maybe ship might still be the fastest way.
Yeah.
ship will be the fastest way then. But wait, Athena is going to come and look for us and the elves and.
I mean, we
No,
know her.
man.
If we see her, then we see her. If not, bye bye, right?
Yeah, something like that. We did mention something along the lines of we'll leave them a note at House Delenda for whatever purpose, like where we are, or whatever. We're still here.
In before they actually never make it to Trolanport.
Well, we'll never know, I guess. But anyway, even if we meet up with them, they're not going to go back to Shan because, well, number one, they came from there. Number two,
Yeah.
she's maybe going to be traveling to protect them all the way. Like, we know that they're going all the way to Regal Port, right?
Yeah.
Which is not where we want to be at the current point in time.
I mean, alternatively, we could just wait for them to,
Yeah.
send over the reward in case we have a follow-up mission. Alternatively, playing devil's advocate.
I would
no clue.
say, given what the elves have said, I feel like we should be back in Shar.
Okay, that's fair.
Because they did mention, well, she did allude to likely knowing who it is that we are investigating, and there's a high chance that that murder is made to sow confusion and mask their true intentions there. or like to hide, all the activities and whatever they're doing. So we may be needed back. Or at least I'm going to be needed back there. I'm technically still an investigator on the city watch, so I should go back.
All right, that makes sense as well. I
Most
don't
days I'll
really.
just jump on a ship back to Shana by myself, and then you're like, all right, time to roll a new character. You'll never see AU ever again.
In character, I'm just gonna go along with whatever you wanted to.
Yeah, that's.
Do whatever.
Tristis has some reservations about traveling at sea. I think it.
Book
Yeah,
just isn't up.
I mean, if you travel by sea, right, and something happens and you need to run, there's nowhere for you. There's no place for you to run to.
Under
Yeah,
the
that's true.
sea.
And if the ship sinks, then
Under the sea,
you're doomed.
where there is
Whereas if you
nothing,
travel
only
by land-
depression left in me.
What?
What?
Whoa! Hold on there.
hold up.
Something that felt off for a second.
But if you travel by land, anything happens, you still can run away. There's still
But
space
land
to-
travel would take very long.
What if we do a half and half? We could take.
The only half and half we can
We
do
could
is
take-
to do what we did, basically do a reverse where we sail to Xanthus and then just rode back.
All right, could we sail? Is Zospar connected to the sea?
Don't think so.
No.
Sailor's Bar.
It's a bit further in. I don't think it would.
Dang it!
I mean, if the party is going to take the boat, I will follow, I guess. I mean,
But definitely, it does make sense. Actually,
Alright,
no.
boat time.
I think,
Who wants a ship and who wants road?
you know what? I'm going for the
And who
ship.
just doesn't care? Alright. Hell is going
I'm going
ship.
for sure.
Tristan
We're
is
going back.
for
We're
road.
going back speedy.
Whatever.
we're taking a vote.
Then what about our resident medic and tanker?
And what about our burden?
Questionably.
I won't call him a burden, but if we have to push him to H's, we
Wait,
might.
we are going back to Sean, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
we
planning to
are.
go back to Shan.
Wait,
I'm
where are we
going
going?
along with the party.
I'm following AU.
Same.
I mean, he did ask if we're going to be picking up from here, so I assume he thinks we're going to, which means, if we want our reward, we're going back to Shan. It's just how. Now it's just a matter of how.
Taking a ship back to Sean would be faster.
Alright, so Lawless is for ship, Hell is for ship.
Yeah.
Asa and
Whatever's cheap.
Edelweiss. Okay.
I'm
Edelweiss.
following
Actually, the
AU.
cheap. I think
Okay.
cheap. Will it be cheaper to go on road though? Actually, road. I think.
That is a good question. I don't know. Is
Yeah.
it cheaper to go on road?
But at
How
the
much
same
does the
time,
carriage?
We have our own carriage, so we can always take that. It's just going to be a very long trip, and we have to.
yeah, money is time. Money is time.
Yeah. It's like we come back to Shan and everything's on fire.
Exactly.
Good. If something's on fire, something set it on fire, then we can fight whatever set it on
Oh
fire.
shit!
Hey,
And then you just see a dragon looking at you, and you're like, "Yeah, no, I'm not gonna fight that."
No,
Well-
no. Edelweiss is going to fight that. You can be sure. Going on with the mighty steed.
You know, I
You
can
can-
fight that. I can take that on.
And
Well, I
yeah, I
mean-
bet I could take that on.
Cardona, you fought dragons in my one shot.
All right. So if we go back by carriage, right? If we take our carriage and go, how long will it take? Like,
Oh, carriage.
yeah.
Ah, boy. Let's measure, shall we?
Another half of year of D&D campaign.
Oh boy. Actually, no. Yeah. Even if it's just from Xanthus, how many sessions do we take to reach Xanthus again?
To the
Oh, man.
When did we start? When did we start? I mean, there's a lot of breaks in between.
There was
Yeah.
at least 4 sessions. 4 of the stream sessions. You guys were already like halfway towards the centers and stuff.
Look at that.
Wait, 4 sessions and we were halfway.
Right.
Hey,
But it took you guys like 4 sessions on stream to reach the centers, right? 3.
And I just say that by the time we reach back, if we're going by road, what if they just forgot about us already?
840 miles. 840
boy.
miles. What's the travel speed? Travel speed of is you can move 40 miles a day on road.
how far can we move by sea? Or how fast, rather? I'm sure it's faster than 40 miles, right?
Well, it might be slower. Ships don't typically move as fast, but the difference being that they have a shorter distance to travel.
What if
I
I
thought
gust
ships
of
by
wind?
sail would move quicker than a horse at least. Because we only got 1 horse.
Wait.
It's-
Okay, does a ship run on wind?
Are you going to boost the sheep?
Depends
I
on
can
what ship
boost
you
the
guys
ship
get.
a bit lah, yeah.
If
A
you guys
bit,
get a
not a
good
lot.
ship, there are apparently things called elemental galleons that are powered by elementals. Those things move a lot faster.
And I'm sure they cost a
And
lot
they
more.
don't use a sail as well, I believe, right? They are
Elemental galleons.
mechanically propelled,
So,
right?
so elemental galleons move at 40 miles per hour. Whereas if you travel on road by carriage, you guys move 40 miles a day.
Right.
So,
So if your worry is really like being out at sea is dangerous, we can just find a really fast one. I guess we can go out onto the port and search
Do you
for
think we
transport.
can? Do you think we can get the people who hired us to sponsor us?
oh shit.
Well,
these
we have to wait
speeds
till the
aren't
next day.
right. Hang on, these speeds aren't right. I fucked up. What? Did I double them thinking that they're supposed to be by per day or something? I might have.
Potatoes?
Hang on.
It's my dumb boss, I think his name is. Never mind.
Well, yeah. But just saying that I actually have ability to control wind.
Okay, it is
Yeah, You're a
somewhat
fan.
somewhat my bad. These things travel way too fast because I thought they were supposed to be like per day, but they're actually per hour. So I
Oh,
actually
which things?
Go brr.
buffed them by accident.
Buff what?
I have a table over here for travel services. They actually tell you the different modes of travel, how much it will
Rates.
cost, and
Yeah.
the speeds.
Yeah.
I buffed them because I thought it was supposed to be how much they can travel a day. I was like, that's not right. Walking moves faster. But no, it is
Oh, okay.
So it's per hour.
yeah. So a
Oh
gap.
shit, wait, so that means we've actually been moving really, really slow?
No. On foot, you guys are moving fine because it's
Oh,
still
okay.
40 miles a day, regardless of having a carriage or
Right.
horses.
Yeah, if we can find a decent boat that is by sail and offer up this service of doing gusts of wind, it might help greatly in our travel.
Yeah, I can only use three of this. That means 3 minutes of gusts of wind. Essentially.
Let's see. Sailing ships go at 2 miles per hour. Huh. That's not right. Okay. This is a lot of math I need to do over. Shouldn't be doing this kind of math during a session.
It's okay.
I mean,
I mean, we ask.
Yeah. Well,
it's okay. I'm saying I would say we're probably likely gonna go for ship since we have
Yeah,
more
and then-
boats for ship than not. Sorry, Tristis.
It's fine.
It's
In
okay.
the
What
interest
kind of-
of
what kind of ship are you guys looking for then?
Is there a cost list?
let's start with the fastest ones and then work our way
And
down
then we
based on price.
I guess I'll be walking home then.
or a what
Just
about
reach back to Shan and suddenly it's not Tristis
what
we're
about
meeting, but
merchant
someone
ship?
else.
Yeah,
There should be a lot of merchant ships traveling
pre-
there and back, which should be quite fast and also not that expensive given the
Yeah.
frequency. Because
something
I'm sure
along the
there's-
line of Primo Bella.
The
I'm pretty sure there's
Prima-
trade going on.
Okay, just so you know, Lawless, since you actually know this, the Prima Bella is one of the fastest ships out there. Is why,
Yeah, but okay. Remind me again. It was propelled. Was it propelled by magic, or is it like half and half, like propelled by magic and wind?
it's propelled. You see that it has sails, and you've seen him using wind to propel it. Gust of wind was used at times to propel it at high speeds, and it has a reputation for being the fastest ship that isn't a military ship of any of the large nations. So
So okay, Primavera is very fast, very fast compared to merchant ships.
So I
yes.
guess we can start with that and work our way down based on how much we're going to be charged.
What if you off? Hold on.
Wait, so the ships that Simon, that Lawless just described, do use gust of wind to propel themselves faster, right?
Yeah.
So does that mean we can move even faster because we can offer Lawless services to have, a more like, because gust of wind cannot be cast, can only be cast a certain number of times, right?
So okay. So
Depending on how the person uses it. Actually, I can expand 5. Yeah, that's if I also use upcast it with my level 3 as well. So it's 5 minutes actually. But I
Yeah.
believe that the other mages that they have on board will have more spell slots, meaning that they can actually do a lot more than me. Than I do.
Oh, that's true.
So,
so
you would know that professional sailing mages, meaning these are mages that are hired specifically for sailing ships to operate at peak efficiency. They are basically known as this entire category of mages known as mage rights. So they don't cast spells conventionally the way you would do as an adventurer. They cast all their spells as rituals, even if their spells are not typically a ritual. And this allows them to have a weaker version of the spell, but can be
But maintain
maintained
it
the
for very
whole day.
long.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Okay. So is that something I can do
It
myself?
is
cannot.
very different from how you cast spells typically as an adventurer.
I see. Okay.
That is fine. Yeah, see, we can offer, as Alice says, we can offer service as guards. All I don't know what they need guards on the sea for, but hey, who knows? Pirates and shit.
Yeah. Well,
okay, let's. I guess we go down to the harbor and start searching.
Is no one going to go and talk to H's about all this?
Right. Yeah.
Before you leave him hanging? He's not a guy you want to leave hanging. Just letting you guys know.
That's why I did say before we find shit, somebody should go with Azza to tell H's not to block the elves anymore, and that we've settled everything with them.
Yeah, that was already mentioned.
But I guess the question is who's going with Azza?
Yeah. Who's gonna go do it?
I
Send hell.
have my own errand to run while you are
Guess
doing that.
I'll go with him. I'll go with him.
Alright.
Okay, let Ezra go alone.
Does Azza want to go alone?
No.
Oh, ask Hal to go with Ezra.
Does Azza want to go alone?
I mean,
If he tells you that he wants to go alone, Ewo's going to let him go alone.
you guys don't seem to like H's that much, and would rather have as little interaction with him as possible. I mean, the last time we met him, he basically put a blood contract on me. So unless you want to be subject to one of those, you might want to let me go
I
alone.
cannot enter a blood contract. I do not have blood.
Well, whatever that makes you soft inside.
Both of
I'm
just
always
use me
hard.
Yeah. There's a reason why they call him Morningwood.
No,
Sorry.
nobody calls me that.
Would
You
you like
wake up
it?
Morning wood.
Oh shit. It's like,
You
wait, that
wouldn't
was
do
not a
that.
greeting? Ah. But yeah, so unless Azza explicitly doesn't want me to go, I will accompany him to go see HS.
Okay. Doesn't take long for you guys know the way by now. You're able to get up to his estate, and you're allowed in by his staff. And he meets you at
I hope he
the.
doesn't call on the favor yet.
He meets a lot of you at the entrance hall.
In before he calls in right
Wait, so
now.
who came besides me?
I'll go with you.
All right. So it's Ezza, Hel, and A.
Azza has no objections to any of this?
No, I mean it's your backside if you want to.
My friends. What brings you
Our
back
friend.
this quickly?
Our business with the elves has come to a swifter conclusion than we expected.
Truly. Well, that is a fortuitous revelation. I suppose this means that you will no longer require me to delay them from finding passage.
Yes, that is correct.
Yep. Nope.
Very well. Consider it done. And with regards to the favor, it's nothing too urgent, but there is a package I wish for you to retrieve from me.
What sort of package?
Snort the shit out of it.
Okay.
And
Weed.
he gestures around in the hall. You look up and you see that at the foyer there are a few displays of what appears to be relics encased behind glass. I'm a collector of things I find, well, interesting, historical things. And a group of mine works for me. They updated me about a recent dig. It is a very interesting relic they described, and it seems that the group have gone silent. I believe they may have absconded with my relic. I do wish for it to be retrieved. I've lost contact with the group at, well, they were digging at the Howling Peaks. It's not too far off from here. It's still within the nation itself, that is.
But that's
Yeah.
how. Oh,
Who's up for a side quest?
Technically, it'd be
how
Azza.
urgent? How urgent is this matter?
It's not too urgent, but it
We
might
could take
become
one.
a tad hard to track down if you just leave it be.
Oh,
Oh.
seems like we don't really need to
I
find a
thought
ship.
it's time to set the party, eh?
Man, I'm so
Okay,
tempted to
no,
just
no,
like
it's-
pat
it's
Azza on
up.
the back, say good luck, and then drag Hell and walk off.
I thought
Solo mission.
Wow.
Azza's solo
Wow.
bard adventures. Tune in on
Get it?
Saturday nights.
He can hire us.
at least he'll be very good
I
at
w- I
playing the
w-
Titanic theme song whenever he dies.
Okay, wait. HS does know that, at least for myself, on the rest of the party, we are currently working for someone else, right?
You've never made it
No, we haven't.
abundantly clear.
Right. Because we have been alright, because we're technically just merchants, but he knows we're merchants. Come on.
But are we though?
I'll tell Asia's that our employees, because he's already known that I have an employer as well. Are calling us back to
Shan
Shan.
at
Yeah.
the moment.
So attending to this Howling Peaks matter might be a bit difficult.
Well, that is quite unfortunate.
But we could possibly assist you on that after We are done with our little detour.
We could possibly help
If
him
you
if
could
it's a very
provide us-
urgent matter by
Yes.
going past the Howling Peaks and then returning to Shan. Does he have anyone in Shan that we can, I don't know, transfer the package to
It's
that he trusts in
no,
Shan?
but
Or if
no,
I
we
can
need
make
information about Shan first, so because weren't you worried about perhaps something going down in Shan?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
So,
will-
but if I
I
can
am.
make another suggestion, if he's willing to provide quick transport, then maybe a visit to the Howling Peaks
You should
wouldn't.
ask if it's the north or south side of the peaks.
Yeah.
Because
I'll ask the specifics later, but whether or not this journey is within our window. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, you
At the same
really
time,
only.
Where along the
wise-
peaks is it?
At the same time, is it wise to
We owe him a favor, though.
yeah? Is it wise
We-
to back out on something that we owe?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
exactly. I
Person
don't.
of his
Yeah.
Something
That's why I'm seeing.
Oh,
So
like
the
this.
thing is, if we can go past the Howling Peaks on the way back to Shan, it's possible for us to investigate it. But because we can still communicate with Zidane with the Sending Stones a little bit, and if something happens that we really need to go back, we can just drop it and head back.
I'm not there.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely a good idea to at least try asking him for faster transport,
Yeah.
because he could be our background sponsor.
Yeah. Okay. So we can tell him that we are being asked to return to Shan.
Azar, do your thing. Seduce him. Yeah, exactly. You need a sugar daddy. Get him to find your OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking him for transport.
Yeah.
Go,
Do,
go.
do tell him that our employers are asking for us to return to Shan.
And to prove because we are a very responsible group, we have to attend to our prior engagements first.
Yeah.
We can perform even better on this favor that you're asking of us. Yes. I don't know.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Roll me a persuasion at a disadvantage.
Hey, that's including Azaz's speech, right? So I'm just assisting his speech.
Yeah, I thought Azal was the one who suggested because he
Yeah.
already
Azal-
mentioned the
Alright,
employer.
then roll me a straight persuasion. Then.
Who?
Asa,
You.
Asa.
go for it.
Wait, but aren't you guys not there? Like, is
No,
this...
I am there.
Asa, Hell, and
I,
AU are there.
Yeah.
Okay, can.
Hell yeah.
Ta-da!
Ooh,
Oh, plus 11.
freaking that plus 11 bar. What the heck?
Remind me again what is it?
Roll,
Remind me again what exactly were you asking?
If he's able to provide transport to the Howling Peaks and to Shan, because we do have prior engagements, so we're happy to help him on this. But if he can provide the transport, it will definitely help things along.
A fast transport.
Yeah.
It would greatly help.
It will help him because we will be able to
It'll help him and
attend
it'll
to
help us. Yeah.
his matter faster as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a certain way.
Well, I'm not used to having to directly pay for favors being returned to me. But
it wouldn't be. Am I?
I did, however, misinformed you as to the actual location. I wanted to see whether or not you would prioritize your prior arrangements. And don't be surprised that I would be looking up information about you folks. It really only
It's like
requires
he's
you
not
to
to know
get
about.
to Quesk. Quesk is the place you need to go. It is, as you would notice, on the way back.
quest.
Yeah, just above.
Okay, I
However,
guess-
I do wish to reiterate this object itself might be quite important. It's not urgent, but I wouldn't trust anyone else to just hold on to it.
Well, thank you for your vote of confidence then.
It's not a vote of confidence, it is more of a guarantee that you can't run away with it.
Fair enough.
I'm still very tempted to just pat Azza on the back, say good luck, and walk away.
Run.
Also, if you're agreeable to lending us transport to quicken this assignment of yours,
Or at the very least,
I mean,
transport from Trolanport to Shan.
No, at least from transport from there to wherever he wants us to go.
to where
Yes.
Or whichever leg. Either
because-
either leg or both legs would be great.
Yeah, because I mean he says it's important, and the trail will go cold if we don't
Yeah.
get there fast. So
And he should understand that we also have a prior engagement. Even if we are going to help him, it would be unprofessional of us to neglect the prior engagement.
You're reliable. You're a reliable sort.
I can provide you an additional horse to relieve your current horse. It'd be hard pressed to find a vehicle that can move faster than, say, a horse and carriages.
Mhm.
Wait,
I-
what?
The good thing about if it's in Quest, I guess then we can still communicate with Sudan via sending stones, so them know that we have a slight detour on the way back, but we will be returning to Shan.
we're basically walking back. I mean, going back. It is the route, the land route back.
Well, you want to go on land route all the way back though?
No, I
No.
think
we have to pick up the item and then give it back to.
Then again,
I'm back.
then
when we
again,
pick up the item, we need to give it back to Asia's.
Yeah, so
Be back
we're
to
gonna go there. We're gonna go back to Trolanport. We'll still be back here. We might as well be taking a ship either way.
I mean, we go to Quest, we go to Sanus, and then we say bye bye to Azza, who takes the ship back to Trolanport, and then we just walk all the way back to Shard. Oh, we can take the boat
Hurry
from Zanus to Sharn, or Zanus Trolanport Sharn. I don't know. Or if we go, yeah, there's a lot of ways.
Anyways, you guys should
could-
probably discuss this over the week. I'm
Yeah.
going to call the
Week,
session
I
itself here.
Yeah,
It has been about 3 hours
remember to
since the
drink
session
some
started.
water.
yeah.
Yeah. Good job with the fight, and pretty decent job with the conversation with the elves.
That
So yeah, you guys got some information, pretty important information. Hope you guys remember that.
Any level up? Not yet, right?
Not yet, not yet.
Okay.
Trying to think. What level you guys at? 6, right? Or 5?
5, first
Five.
to 5.
Fiber.
Level up,
No, not yet.
level up.
Bang.
Depending
even
on
even after 2 of the fights with the Necroforge guys.
I mean, the higher level you go, the more
Oh,
stuff you need to
true.
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
if you
but I don't
guys
know,
if you guys do
Necroforge
the
guys just felt really hard.
if you guys do the quest side quest, it's most likely gonna be a level up.
It's a
That-
DM hit, guys. It's a DM hit.
Honestly, I'm
But
just thinking.
then again, it's basically just if you guys do the next like sort of milestone, is pretty much sort of
Whichever
like,
next milestone we do is like the regular.
yeah, like if you guys abandon quest and then go on a run from HS, or rather Azza has to go on a run from HS, and return to Sharn and get the report in, whatever happens there will also probably warrant a level up. It's just, you can level up quicker if you guys go to quest and then go to Sharn. It'll be like counted towards your next level as well.
How
Let's
Say
important is
we can do the thing where we go to quest, but we remain in contact with Zidane with the Sending Stone. And if at any
Yeah.
point along the way he mentions something important that we need to hit back immediately, we can drop it and hit back.
Yeah, I mean definitely. Good.
And shit, I do not want to be fighting the crap. What was that group?
I misspelled that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
but
think
I
now we
know
should get
the
out of there first.
Also,
freaking,
Zidane did mention you guys are free to move for now. Like, by the
yeah.
way, that's part of his sending.
So if that's the
response.
case, then I think. Wait, is
I
it
don't-
possible to get him to send us our reward to whichever place that we could be heading towards?
You can ask. He did
Yeah,
ask
so
if
we
you guys
can,
want to
that's why I
pick it up
said,
there.
yeah. That's why I can.
not?
That's why I said we can remain in contact with Zidane as we head towards quest, because he ended with a question mark, and we're like, can't reply till the next day.
Fucking stupid.
No, I can actually reply him using sending.
Yeah, but we have to wait the next day. Right now, we're still. in
No,
the-
no, no.
Oh,
no,
as
no,
in
I-
as in Lawless actually has the spell sending, and she can cast twice.
Right.
No, she can cast once. You
No.
only have third level spell once, right? One third level spell.
No, two
Two?
level 3.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wait. So the sending spell is the same as sending stones, but where
Yes.
you send once, you can get one reply.
Yeah, but the
Yes.
difference between the spell and the stone is that the stone is paired, the spell is not. You just need to actually
Ah.
know
Really?
the character you're sending to.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
I
Then
mean, we
alright.
could
What do you guys want to do?
further discuss.
Hmm,
Could
Oh,
further
we just
discuss, but
discuss it.
collect our money in advance.
you could ask him to send it to Quest actually, or like a bigger town, like maybe
or
Xanthus
somewhere, I
or
don't know.
Sycor.
Wait, do they have a presence in Trolanport? Because then they can drop it in Trolanport as well.
But it
But
will
we're
also
more
take time for
likely
them to
to
drop
go
it.
there than to be staying in Quest for very long. I don't know how big Quest is. Or how long we want to be staying in it.
That's true. But will we be coming back from Quest? So,
I'd imagine so, since we have to deliver it to H's, and he gestured to us that
that's fair.
all his
We
stuff
could.
is there.
Also, my allowance from my boss. Where do I collect it?
You can collect it from any Galanda way station. Basically,
And this one
he
bridge.
signs off on it, and you just need to show them some proof that you're supposed to be getting the money.
I'll just add it straight away. Yeah.
Yeah, just add it straight away.
So it's like they can just file a claim.
Pretty
for the
much, yeah,
actual
that's literally how it works.
You can go there be like, are we?
Galanda
insurance.
can do that because kind of any of their big inns would typically be able to pay that amount of money.
Then file a claim that
Do
a
they have
certain-
like employee insurance? Employee insurance.
since
For hotels, maybe dental? Do they have dental?
Whatever.
Unfortunately, no. In
Damn.
Eberron, dental dentistry
Everyone's
isn't
stinky.
a very
Everyone's stinky.
yeah, pretty much.
he was thinking,
Prestigitation my teeth.
Yeah.
wait, that
Magic.
do they have like 14 days leave and what
Do they
30
have
days
a proper-
hospitalization?
Yes, speaking of
proper-
leave, I still have 14 days of leave.
Have you? Wait,
Mm.
oh yeah. If you're
Because
in
I
digital
changed over to the
underground-
project. Yeah, I have to ask them.
Yeah, wait, no. If you're in
And they-
digital
I haven't
underground now,
asked-
then you have to ask Michael, right?
Yeah, Michael asked me to ask them, and
Alright.
I haven't met them.
Guys, I'm going to wrap up the
Alright.
stream itself. So
Oh right. Oh wait, I thought you stopped it.
no, I called the session. I haven't ended the stream.
Right.
So
Thanks for
okay.
tuning in.
yeah, thanks for coming
Yeah.
by and watching.
Rasai.
Whoever is watching, if you aren't
That's-
followed on this channel, feel free to drop a follow. That'd be awesome. And we basically try to do a session every week, Wednesday. Or no, it's definitely Wednesday, no matter where you are. Yeah, we basically do a session every Wednesday, barring some emergencies where not enough members can make it. And tune in next time, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
I
people
think
just
that's
tune
it.
in.
Yeah, I think some people just tune in. That's very unfortunate, but it is what it is. It
Why
is.
there's suddenly so many people tuning in?
I don't know. It's because I'm unlucky, I think. I don't know.
Dang it. Like, yeah, we just jumped from 8 to 11. What?
I swear. I swear. It's
Remember to follow.
yeah. Remember to follow if you haven't already.
Otherwise, you won't be able to catch the next one. And you wouldn't want to mix the next one where we sacrifice our dear Bart
Yeah.
to your daddy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
catch the Eberron Machinations next time. You know, I just realized something. I forgot to edit the name of the video, so it's still episode 5 for some reason.
Nice.
Rip.
See, this is what happens when you miss an entire month at one shot.
Episode 5-2. Make it like Final Fantasy X.
Hey,
Was it an entire month?
it was an
Wait,
entire month.
Uh,
We missed
Yeah, we-
3 sessions, and then the fourth week, I did a session, but I didn't stream it. So I didn't stream for an entire month. I've forgotten how any of this works.
Oh, dang.
and then
We forgot how to
you want
D&D.
you want to read Isari?
It's,
Can you read? Yeah.
you absolutely can read. Absolutely.
I guess yeah. I guess we'll rate Isari then. Jatu.
Can we have
6 viewers are ready to rate. Nice.
I don't know. Okay.
Surprise.
Bonk.
And I'll stop the stream here.